Dude, homie's not even on BattleNet to try to message him.
He's coming on now.
Hey!
What did you do, Kinsey? She came up into the room looking all fucking guilty. After I heard a
Because
car
she
alarm-
is guilty, bro.
After I heard a car alarm going off outside.
He killed me before my shield came up.
What's up, guys?
Me.
We're good
Get
to
your
launch.
boy.
Throw it.
Get your Asmongold.
Watched a video of Asmongold today.
Me? No, I
Oh,
fucking
I gotta
deleted
mute
his
myself.
videos off my
Man,
phone.
how many people are gonna
I can't handle that
frickin-
guy. Just the way he looks just absolutely like somebody I want to punch in the face.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Asmongold.
I don't know who that is. I need context, Wyatt. Give me context.
He's a World of Warcraft streamer.
he streams.
I only watch one World of Warcraft streamer.
And that's Jess, right?
Hey, let's go. By the way, I'm streaming this evening. I got all my stuff set up. It's nice and pretty.
Yeah, I really just listened to during World of Warcraft to see how much shit she's talking about me.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god. If you could
Tons.
hear me when we're raiding, oh my god.
I mean, you don't have to listen to her stream if you want someone to talk shit about you. I got you.
I
So it was good.
mean, I'll tell you to your face what I think about you too, so it's not like I'm saying anything different.
What do I do? What do I open? What programs?
Roll 20, D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond!
Roll 20.
Dude, I've freaking
Web results.
nothing.
You have to give me
No.
approximately a minute.
Baby.
Let me...
What the?
I was trying to see.
Okay, there we go. I think I.
Okay, now hit your talk.
There. Hello? Órale. Bloop, bloop.
What the fuck?
It's all your fucking fault.
Probably.
Alright.
Put a new attachment on my gun and I can't hit anybody now.
Mm,
What?
They're playing Call of Duty.
Huh? No, I'm playing Call of Duty. Finishing my game up.
So where do I'm gonna go to?
Roll20.com.
I think it's .net.
Is it .net?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go with the
Ah,
message you
shit.
sent me. App.
Roll20.sexy.
I already have an account. What was my password?
Yes.
Do I hit launch game?
Nope.
Nope, he says.
So you're going to want to go into your settings and make sure that your mic's muted so you're not echoing in Discord when you talk.
Can you say you guys can hear me in like 2 different chats right now?
No.
No, I can't hear you. Into your...
I can hear you in like 7. I
How
am
do I-
dimensional. I hear you at all
Setting.
points in time.
So,
D&D.
What?
D&D Beyond. It's
Did you get that
D&D.
so I just want to say I want to broadcast to others nothing to
You
say
didn't
that.
know that?
Yep.
You didn't know that, really?
Allie's really the only weirdo that does that stuff.
What? D&D Beyond? Yeah, that's my husband's ringtone too.
It is,
So-
dude. I can't believe it's Sam Riegel singing all the different.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
it's
it's
amazing.
amazing.
D&D Beyond.
D&D
Where's-
Beyond.
Who's Christopher C? Get out of my game.
No, that's Enrod.
Is that Christopher Cunt?
It's Christopher
Yeah.
Cock and Balls.
The only cunt. Is it in Steam? D&D Beyond in Steam? No.
No, it's another website.
It's Geek and Sundry.
Did you leak that to me too?
It's pretty simple. It's just D
D&D.
N D.
Hold on, I'll send it.
Log on or create account. It's linked to my Twitch. Nice.
Yeah. Just log in and it
Makes
should
life
bring
so
you.
much easier.
That's alright. Jiminy.
D&D.
Cricket?
Cricket's cunt.
D&D Beyond.
Alright. Join a campaign. My campaign. Create it. I'm already in, right?
Yep.
So can't join with this character. Well, I want to let me click it.
Did you try to talk me dirty into it?
What are you seeing? You should be able to just view your character.
I can't. It's got like a cross thingy on it. Like when I hover over it, it's got a circle with a cross through it. Does that mean I'm dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, that's that. Are you looking at Roll20?
No, I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
We're not on D&D Beyond.
Yes, we are.
Oh, well, I guess we are using D&D Beyond for our characters.
That's what I was making sure I wasn't looking at something.
So
We're all winners here.
what do I do?
Winners.
What do?
I don't know, dude. I can't see your screen.
Bro.
I don't know. Jiminy's in it.
Yeah, we all see him. He's right there.
Yeah, Jiminy's in the campaign here. So if you're on
Jiminy
D&D
Cricket?
Beyond, go to the top where it says My Content, just hover over that and click Campaigns.
My content.
I just hit my characters.
View campaign?
View Campaign.
Alright.
You should see a screen with like all of our characters there.
Oh, we're all level 1. Nice.
Yeah, I actually want to say after this next long rest, you guys are gonna level up. So you'll all be level 2.
Except for me.
No, you'll be level
Except for
2.
you.
I don't discriminate.
He has not earned it.
After you guys hear the bullshit he's gone through, you will think he earned it.
Hey,
I have to deal with a turtle on a daily basis. I feel like I've gone through enough shit too.
Yeah, well, he also is going to have to deal with a turtle on a daily basis now.
Hey, so what's the N in NRob?
What do you mean?
I can just imagine that scene in South Park. people that annoy you. I'm a terrible, terrible person.
What do you mean? What do I do? The NRob. What is the N?
No N. There's only Rob.
I get out my handy dandy piece of paper.
Can you imagine it's that scene from Family Guy where like they went back to like a flashback of Tom Sawyer. Like, that's our word, you know.
N-word
That's
Jim.
why-
Rob.
N-word Jim.
N-word Jim.
Nah, so the N in NRob is actually really nothing, because my original main character's name in World of Warcraft was Seth Asborn, and then I made a new character that I also mained, which is my shaman, and I just spelled Seth Asborn backwards. And everybody called me NRob, because born backwards is NRob.
Holy shit, it is.
Life changing.
It's like the sync
So
does.
do I just view my character sheet, or like does it make
Yep.
you matter?
Nope, that's all you gotta do. It's gonna help you track all your stuff.
Okay, and then you update it on your end.
Oh no, you're gonna be able to update it. You can update everything as we go.
Oh,
I trust you guys.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
if
that's
we're all
right.
of a sudden in a campaign and you guys like, yeah, I want to buy this dope ass sword. Well, it's 1,000 golds. I have 1,000 gold. Where'd you get it? I give out all the golds.
I got mine from NRob.
And where'd you get it from, Enrob?
Duh, his rich uncle.
came out of my ass. Oh, yeah,
He got it. He got it during his level 1 days.
yeah. Those crazy, crazy days.
Yeah, the ones you can't remember.
Well, nobody can. That's how he get to level 2 so quick.
Yeah, I always do it first encounter, you hit level 2. It's really just a... Level 1 sucks.
I'm pretty sure my first game was my first encounter.
Level 1. Level 1.
Oh yeah, you ended up playing a cleric in that too, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, I think you did. Maybe it was a paladin.
All right, what are we doing?
You should have taken that dude's offer and not died.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
I'm going to see myself on the map right now. How come I can't click on any of these people?
because they're not you. Yeah, somebody's standing on you. I think somebody's standing on you is what's happening.
I don't remember being over there. It was a long night.
Okay. So last session, you guys had delivered a crate to the town of Brimeport. You worked for the Golden Road, or worked for the Golden Road, depending on how you look at it. You guys will get your money when you return to the city of I think it's Nick
Promonia.
Promonia.
Yep.
Too zoomed in. Come on, you high res piece of
telling the
shit,
story?
Logan. Hey, if you guys want to tell the story, I'm fine with it.
No, he couldn't remember it, and I have it written down.
No, it wasn't Promonia. You guys set out from Kani, passing through Promonia. You were picking up supplies as you went, but you would get payment when you returned back to Kani.
Oh, okay. I thought we got it once we got to Promonia. Okay.
My
Makes
fucking
sense.
roll 20 just crashed. Okay.
Yeah, dude, mine did too.
Oh, it might have been me loading into a different screen.
God damn it.
Not mine.
Mine's fine. What's wrong with
Click
yours?
something on it. When it's just you and try to scroll or something. Well,
Yeah,
fuck you,
shut your fucking mouth.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, hey, there's Chris Cunsworth.
E-
So yeah, you guys, as soon as you returned to Kani, you'd receive payment. But when you got to Polo, you found out that there are quite a bit of people disappearing from the town. Kinsey, fuck off!
What the fuck? I was
Dude.
gonna sign it.
I don't
Seriously?
remember that part of the
God
story.
damn, dude.
She's like attacking me, trying to get underneath my arm. Ready to kill her. So as you guys passed through Geith, Promonia, and then ended up in Polo. You found out that a lot of people are disappearing, often very violently. You guys looked for some clues, found a blood trail leading off into the woods, as well as a chunk of rotting flesh stuck to a broken crate. And when you got out there, you found zombies and skeletons with a bunch of bodies. Something I didn't mention last week is that they're actually lining the bodies up in an organized fashion.
He engaged. They all went to
Naked from the waist down.
I mean, that guy was probably just taking a poop or something when they got him.
I'm just gonna go with the theory that they raped him.
Taking a poop in his house. There's outhouses. Okay.
Well,
Like me.
they're zombies and skeletons. They don't have body parts that work like that. And that's where we ended up. You guys dispatched the zombies and the skeletons with ease, taking a few big hits, but for the most part, nobody went down. Nobody died. Which, yay, level 1.
Hey, who took big hits?
You
I
did?
did.
I as well.
Yeah, I know. Flynn almost died because he had to use his. I actually don't keep track of your health. I wasn't watching it, and that helps me to not feel biased as to who I'm gonna fuck up.
No, that's totally fine.
So yeah, old Arax stayed in the
What
back
the
like a
fuck?
coward.
He changed his name to cunt.
Tuck got up in there, and Flinrick was really doing his job as a frontline soldier, and Garlic. Gargle was casting
Garlic.
spells. So
Don't hit on me.
it is
Vampires away.
damn straight. It's starting to become very low dusk. If you were to leave now, you'd probably get back to town just as dark was hitting. What do you guys want to do?
Check out these bodies.
Yeah, I wanna check the dead bodies.
Okay. One person make an investigation check with advantage. Just one though. Only one person gets to make the check.
Who wants it?
Not me.
What are we doing? Investigation check?
Yep.
Oh, come the hell
I
on.
rolled
Who's
for my-
got a good int modifier?
I only got +1 on investigation.
I don't. It's intellect, so you do not want me to do that.
You don't want me either.
Me dumb.
I'll roll. I mean, what do I gotta roll again?
So roll a d20, and are you proficient in investigation?
I am not.
Okay, so you just roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Where the
Where's my
hell
intelligence modifier?
is my chat?
It's under intellect. It should be on the left side of your sheet.
So where's the strength? Int +1.
I done lost my chat.
D20
yes.
plus.
Show me my
That one.
chat.
That one.
It was wisdom. We could have rolled a 5.
What is it? Nope, not that.
Oh
wow, that's nice.
You get to roll again too, just to see if you get that 20.
Same thing.
Yep.
I'll take the first roll.
Yeah. So you're able to very as you're taking a look at these bodies, they're all very fresh. You get the eerie sensation that these people came from the town. The woman over here actually has a locket on her body, a small golden chain with a child on the inside. Besides that, you find maybe 7 or 8 copper between all of them. This isn't a very rich town. They're not exactly well-off people. Yeah, that's it. These people didn't get time to pack up and leave. This one woman had a locket on, and the rest of them had just about 6 gold or 6 copper.
All right, I say we grab the locket, take it back. We take this back to who the fuck ever, because I lost where I was writing my shit down. I don't know what notebook it was in. Take it back to that younger guard guy, and
Lewis.
That's his name, Lewis.
Lewis Webb.
And we'll take it back to him and inform him where these people are.
Let's do it.
Cool. So let me just grab my notebook because I didn't grab that yet.
What are you doing?
Trying to play D&D.
I had my mic muted the whole time, like a pro.
Did Chavez hope you got a piece of paper and a pen somewhere near you?
Oh shit! I should probably get that, huh?
I mean, you don't have to, but you're gonna forget.
Also, do you know if you know? Well, I guess we don't know your character's name yet, so it doesn't matter. I wouldn't want you to add
Actually,
it.
luckily, I have a piece of paper and a pen right here. Nice.
Oh,
I have a
here we
pen.
go.
I just
Are you
actually
sure?
pens.
Preferably one that's not stained.
I found where I was writing my info down.
Cleaning up nut with a fucking pen. Or not a pen, a fucking piece of paper, dude. What?
Just dab it. You just have to dab it.
No.
So we're going back to the inn.
What is this? I'm gonna use my tax paper. It's like a good plan, right?
That's what I would use.
Sounds like a great idea. So it's almost, but it's almost dark. Do we want to travel the night, or do we want to just make a camp and try to sleep?
Didn't he say we would be back in time before it hit dark?
You could make it back before dark. It's kind of right on that cusp. But then again, you're also out in the woods at night. It's just as bad.
I still vote we go back.
I think we should go back as well.
Yeah.
Tuck's gonna look at old Arak and go, "What do you think, old man?"
Get back.
I mean, he's way up there by the fucking trees. Let's go ask him.
That's a good point.
Oh, I want to move
Because he's a
myself.
coward.
This old turtle's thirsty. Let's get back to the inn.
Okay, I'm gonna sling my blade over my back and let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So that here.
Oh, jeez. No, when do we decide? Like, I don't know. Obviously, when we decide when we want to do like long rests and stuff for like leveling up.
So to level up, you have to do a long rest. Very correct on that. You have to do it somewhere safe, so you can't just be like, we're in the middle of a dungeon, let's do a long rest, level up. You have to be somewhere safe.
Can we
and
do
you guys,
it in the inn?
yes,
that-
absolutely. That's considered safe ground. Even if you got attacked or you could get attacked in the inn, it's considered safe ground.
Fucking
So
Highlander.
So as you are getting back to the inn, you're seeing all the people converge. A few people are staying outside this time. Like you see a crowd kind of looking through the window. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, are we going straight back to the inn, or do we want to stop by the guard, the city guards little
Headquarter.
HQ there, and let them know what's up? Or do we want to go straight back to the inn? It's up to you guys. I don't care.
We did say go back to the inn, so I think kind of like where we're at for now.
Well, I mean, I'd just consider you guys like right here. You could very easily just walk by the inn and go over to the HQ if you wanted to.
I say we hit the inn. Make sure that nothing happens over the night, and then we'll go and talk to the guard.
Cool. Let's do that.
Okay. So as you guys get to the inn, like I said, there's a bunch of people sitting outside, which you didn't notice before. They weren't. Last night, they all just kind of came in, got ready to sleep on the floor wherever they could, and this time you kind of see them all standing in a semicircle around the bar, and in the center of that circle, sitting at the bar, is a strange whitish blue man. Kind of just looking at a drink.
I'll be right back.
you guys
Tuck's
wanna
gonna
do?
go sit down at the bar and order a drink too.
As is the turtle.
So Jiminy, as you are sitting there with your bar or with your drink at the bar, you've been getting stares all night. Nobody will sit next to you. They are extremely untrusting of you because you're blue or whitish blue. But you do hear the door open. Do you look back or do you just continue staring emptily at your drink?
Continue staring emptily.
Okay. As you're staring at your drink, you see a large green woman come and sit next to you, put her battle axe next to her, and order a drink.
You gonna say anything?
And you guys can say whatever you're gonna do too. You don't have to type it out.
I ignore her. I have bigger things to think about right now.
Okay.
What a press.
I am,
What a dick.
I'm not even gonna bother going into the inn. I'm just headed over to the shrine for the evening.
Did
Huh.
Arak come and sit down with me?
I order a grog.
You gotta ask him.
Arak, Are
Make
you-
that
are you-
con check for me.
Who, me?
Bonchurk, really?
Oh, Oh yeah. This grog is not a good drink. Stop
Um,
drinking it. It's gonna
my-
kill you.
oh, did Arak sit down next to me?
Yeah.
I hold up my mug and say to a successful mission.
D20,
Uh,
right?
Yes. Plus
Plus
your
one.
Constitution modifier.
Wait,
Oh,
what
that's
is
a
he doing?
great roll.
What is
I'll
he
just
doing?
I'll take the 9. Don't worry.
Oh,
The 9 plus 1, 10. You just make it.
He's drinking grog.
Okay.
Did you guys take that locket?
Yes, we did.
I believe Flimrick did.
Or, yeah.
Okay, I just
That's
wanted to make
fine.
sure that you took it. Just because if you didn't, it's still out there and you don't have it. Yeah. So, you guys just gonna pack up and go to bed?
Oh, I wanna look at the guy next to me and go, why the hell are you blue?
I think I was born that way.
Oh, I was born green. Isn't that something? And I hold my mug up to him.
It's certainly something. Do you remember where you came from the other day? Any other towns, maybe?
Yeah, I do remember where I came from. I used to be a sailor, so I've been a little bit all over.
Are we on an island?
No, we're not on an island. Do you not know where you're at?
I'm not sure I know much of anything right now.
What's your character's name?
I heard you say something about a mission earlier. What did you do? What happened?
Ah, you know, the usual. We went out, killed some stuff, got some stuff, picked some pockets and all that shit and came back. I take a big swig of my drink and slam it down and go, barkeep, another one.
How old are you?
And like he knew it, you just see a mug sliding down the bar already.
I catch it. I am 15. But you gotta understand, us half-orcs, we mature at a younger age. So I promise I am old enough.
Oh, you're a half-orc. Couldn't
Yes.
tell. Is this turtle over here your friend?
You ask a lot of questions.
There's a lot of things I don't really know too much about right now.
You better ask him, not me.
Alright, turtle. What's your story?
Just traveling through. I'm a hermit trying to make my ways in life. Get a few extra coins and gold here doing these adventures.
Gotta find my
And
thing.
yourself.
I don't know. I woke up a little bit ago in this forest. Came over to the inn. I guess I had something of value in my pocket. And bought a drink.
Can I check and see if he's lying?
Sure, make an insight check.
You can't tell in his voice.
Did that work?
No, you just rolled a 20.
You gotta type D20.
Shut up!
Flash roll 20.
That's why I used the dice on the top.
1d20.
There's dice on the top.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
look
a little
to the left.
dice.
Oh
What's your insight plus
no!
modifier?
I
You
don't
have any
have
plus?
one. I
You see the question mark on the left side of the screen? One up.
That's hilarious.
Oh, okay. So shit, I hit the
Plus
question
zero,
mark.
Oh, yeah, it's plus 0. It's plus 0, guys. I am of average intelligence. Tuck not smart.
So,
Damn.
well, I mean, it's average intelligence. You can read. That's impressive.
Back in those
Uh,
days, that is very impressive.
So as far as you can tell, this guy is truly out of it. He has no idea what's going on.
Do you remember anything before you woke up? Or was that the last thing you remember?
Nothing. Just the sun shining in my eye. I think I'm lucky to even have made it here.
Interesting.
You said you've
turned
been
back.
traveling waters, right?
Say that again.
You said you made it safely to these waters, or through these waters. You've been traveling them
Traveled on the road
on the road.
from Connie.
Are you heading towards the ocean by chance?
Yes, I'm going back to the ocean. I don't like being on land very much.
Which you guys are in a harbor right now, so you are on the ocean.
So what you're saying is a turtle has safely made it to the water?
No! Oh, Tuck
With-
covers her
Where's-
face with her
Where's
palm.
the lich stat block? I need the lich stat block. Where is it?
You're gonna get me killed, Enrob.
Everybody's
TPK.
dying right now. TPK right now. Nope, I need something dangerous. Where's the
This
ancient
is
red dragon?
all right. Where I turn to him and I say, I look at him with a dark stare and I go, "I've seen things that will scare you." Jack."
Everybody's dying! Everybody's gonna die!
No! Why would you do this?
I finish my drink and laugh at the old turtle. He's clearly insane, but at least he made me laugh.
It's the first time in your known life that you ever left.
It's a sad thought right there.
Rough out here.
I look over to him and go, "What's your name?"
My name is Jiminy, I think. It's on this tag around my neck.
Hmm.
And you guys do see a little silver locket with the name Jiminy in it.
May I see? Do you know what's in that locket, or does that locket open?
When he opens it, that's when it says Jiminy.
Oh. Can I compare it to the other locket? Is that a thing?
I mean, if he let you have it.
What you drinking, my friend?
And did Flinrick pick up the
Yeah, we don't even have it. You're right.
Yeah, you guys don't have the locket.
Yeah, he's gone back to the temple, so we don't know.
Way to go, Flynn.
Can I tell what kind of being he is? Being blue, or is this just a mystery?
Does anybody have knowledge arcana?
Oh my goodness.
What would that be under?
It's one of your skills. It would be the arcana skill.
No.
Okay.
Hell skills.
So just like
Yeah.
Oh,
plus-
like the proficiency mods and all
I have
that.
a +1 to
Yes, sir.
Arcana.
I'm still stuck on Pathfinder.
I got +1 Arcana too.
Well, you have to be proficient in it. So you
Oh,
have to
no.
No, I'm not proficient.
Then no, you don't.
Tuck's gonna drink her drink and go for a third.
And here it comes, sliding down the rail. This guy knows you pretty well at this point.
Yeah,
It's been 2 nights and you don't know his name.
sure don't.
That's sad.
Tuck not smart.
It's around more
nuts.
than-
So you're friends with this turtle, right?
Yes. Well, kinda.
Wow.
Do you have any other friends?
No.
No. What's a turtle and an orc doing traveling together right now?
Work.
Work? What kind of work?
Work. Work.
This a very broad scope of work.
I mean, I carry around my weapon, and I hit things, and I get paid for it.
You're 15 years old. I'm surprised you can even lift that weapon.
And looking at her, she could probably bench press you.
Zarya, that's who you should.
Hmm.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
You're basically just seeing green Zarya.
Exactly. That's all I can think of right now.
Yes! I love it!
Whereabouts are you two staying, if I may ask?
We be
Oh.
staying at the inn currently.
This inn right here?
Yes.
I like how the...
Do you know how much it costs to stay at this inn?
50.
How the inn still has it.
50 silver.
Barkeep, how much is it for a night?
5 silver. 5 silver.
Oh, that's right.
All
Was
right.
it 5 silver?
It was
It's
1
what?
gold for a whole room and half a gold for
Oh yeah, that's right.
for a bed. I didn't realize it was 5. It was 10 silvers.
Yeah,
a
no.
gold.
So it's only 10. It's not WoW conversions. It's
Okay.
cents. So it's like 10 copper, silver, 10 silver, gold, 10
Where the hell is
gold,
my money?
platinum.
Up there it is.
Okay.
And there's a weird electrum in there, which is 5 silver pieces or 5 gold pieces. It's weird. Don't worry,
Mm.
you'll never get electrum.
Okay.
Life goals.
I dig into my pocket
Oh,
and pull everything of value out and place it on the
Alright.
counter.
I was trying to take care.
How
Oh,
much is this?
okay. doesn't work.
And you actually have gold. Where did we not ever put that in your? Where is your equipment? You have 15 gold.
Is this a lot?
I mean, in considering. I mean, that would. It's a lot. It's an okay amount.
Orc,
Mm-hmm.
what is your name?
Tuck.
Is this coin, all these coins that I have, is this of any value to you?
Yeah, you want to give them to me?
Ice butt in.
Uh,
Don't take the man's money. He barely knows his own name.
I'm not interested in that kind of service.
Got her.
I'm actually just asking what kind of work it is that you do.
I told you, man. In all honesty, they point me in the direction where I kill things, and that's what I do.
Jim?
I gotta make money somehow, and I have muscles.
Is my name Jim now?
No, I said GM.
I know.
GM, what time of day is it?
It's
Thank
dark,
you.
so I'd say it's hard to tell because they don't really have a time telling system, but it's probably about an hour past dark.
Okay. So, knowing my compatriots as I do, I'll make my way back over to the inn.
And,
check in.
While you were at the chapel, it was the same scene as last night. Everybody's checking in. The priestess started giving you an odd look. This isn't something uncommon to you. You're pretty used to getting odd looks, especially in churches, being an Aasimar.
Yeah.
The longer you're around, the more they're going to realize what you are and the more attention you're going to get.
If I
Same-
can remember correctly, my brother was an altar boy at one point in his life.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's a very large altar boy.
I can imagine like Gronkowski lighting candles.
Stop messing with that.
Right?
Starting to get
Huge, tiny little fuck. Okay, so yeah, you're heading back.
Yeah, just head back over to the inn and kind of check in. Knowing my compatriots, I'm assuming that they're still up drinking.
Yes.
Roll me a perception check on your way back.
Yep,
So you, which way do you take? Do you take that thin alley, or do you take the more broad one, or do you go all the way around?
Thin alley meaning the one.
Oh,
Not
so
that
you take,
one, the
the,
one.
you take the main road and then head left,
Main road,
or it's head right.
head over.
Okay.
Perception check.
Roll D20, right? Oh yeah, that's right. You can totally hit that button and it does it. Dang it! I did it wrong.
Minus.
10.
That's awesome.
Minus one, boys.
You know you don't have to do the plus minus, right?
Well, on the die there.
Oh, okay, so it
it
automatically-
only has a plus,
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
so I just typed -1.
Oh, I
Um,
don't know why I keep.
So
looking
yeah,
at that. I
you
found
don't
it
see
weird.
anything. It's pretty quiet night.
Fuck nuggets.
I don't believe that it's a quiet night now.
Well, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead back into the inn. See my compatriots there still at the bar. I'll move on over toward them and just sit down, say hi, see how it's going. Where's my brother, by the way? Is Garlic sitting around here? Or did he go to the
Garlic.
Where'd he go?
I'm sitting outside at the front of the inn.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll stop and talk to him for a moment before I go in. So what'd you think of what we found out there in the woods today?
Some scary ass shit.
Tuck wants another drink. Barkeep,
Language.
another drink.
Drink comes sliding down the rail.
I'll have another grog too.
Constitution check.
God, every time.
Every single time. I told you it's every time.
Is Grog that high in alcohol percentage? Is that the whole thing?
Oh yeah, he's getting shit faced.
I thought he was like 200 years old.
I think he said
That
he's
got
100.
nothing to do with it.
I am 200.
He
Oh, yeah.
weighs like 400 pounds.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how much he weighs. Really.
Mostly shell. Let's get it right.
I weigh 800 and I think it's just 800. Let me check.
That's a big ass fucking shell. You could ask the
He's
body
gonna
weight to
have
carry
to
that thing
start-
around.
He's gonna have to start doing what is it? Checks for if he breaks the inn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
800 pounds, age 200. Yeah. Not that
Yeah.
anyone knows that I'm 200 except.
That's a
well,
hefty bar stool.
Except all of us that you told several times.
well, Enrob
Right.
doesn't know. Enrob never
Oh.
asked me my age.
Like I said, on the way in, I'm gonna stop and talk to my brother there, and just so we can talk about what's going on out there in the woods today, and kind of pull out the locket and show it to him and say, "What do you make of this? I found this on one of the bodies out there," and I handed it over to him.
I don't know. Looks a little weird. I mean, not sure why there's a random locket on one of the poor souls out there. I did notice that Tuck and Arak were in there talking to somebody that kind of seems a little bit lost. Had a locket himself that I remember Arak saying you wanted to compare it to, but you were obviously at the temple, so maybe you should go inside and check with him.
All right, I'll do that.
I'll follow you in.
All right.
And people, once you guys get in there, knowing that since you were there last night, people have gotten a little bit closer. They're actually starting to fill around the edges of the bar, but there's still a good gap around you guys.
I'm gonna turn around as they walk in and go, "I got friends. Come sit down with me." And I'm gonna
There's
pat the bar a couple of times.
I thought it was just you and the turtle that were together.
Is there anything that I'm gonna notice out of the blue walking back in that we didn't see last night?
Out of the what?
Just am I gonna see anything that we didn't notice last night? Like maybe some people that are. I don't.
Make a perception check.
Perception. I have to keep hitting fucking alt tab. Where is my perception? Perception +3. What was that 20 +3?
Yes. And are you proficient in it? I forget.
No. Wait, what did I do?
Perception.
No, I am not.
No, you have persuasion.
Damn. I rolled
Yes,
22.
It'd be 20 +3.
Yeah, I got 22.
No. You see people, like I said before, there hasn't been anything in 3 days. So people are actually starting to get a little bit more. Some of them are getting more on edge, while others are starting to relax a bit. Some of them like, oh my god, the next one's coming any moment now. The longer we wait, the worse it's going to be. And the other one's like, calm down. Maybe it's going away. Maybe something's getting better. But no, it doesn't seem like anybody's disappeared. If that's what you're looking for, we haven't lost anybody.
No, I didn't. I was more looking to see because nobody's standing really near any of us. So I didn't know.
Oh no, they're uncomfortable with the blue guy because
Oh.
they're roasting of him because he came from the woods.
Fucking creep.
Real creep.
Well, like I said, we'll pop in and just kind of sit down. Just start talking to our coworkers here.
Compatriots.
I didn't want to use that word again because I used it already.
Just to clear something up quick, I just looked up what grog is. It's just water. It's rum and water. Is
Are
what it
you
is.
questioning the GM?
I'm just saying that's what it is. It's rum and water.
Hey, Kiwi.
Not this grog.
Will you give me
This grog.
Not this grog though. This is different.
Maybe there's
What?
a reason why you have to do a check, huh? Hmm?
Every well, if he fails, he's gonna be shit faced.
Oh.
After one grog, I would have been shit.
No, because you're
First
passing the
sip.
con checks. Your body's keeping up. You're getting really drunk.
He's gone.
Who, me? What's going on? Is my mic fucking up again?
Nah, you're there now.
That was me, sorry. I was spinning my headset. Wire got wrapped. Oh, I'm open mic. That's all I roll. So I'm going to walk up behind the good old turtle and slap him on the shell. Say, hey, how's everything going over here?
Turtle, you're clearly the most reasonable of the two of you. This orc just told me now, what was her name? Tuck, that there was just two of you. Now there's four of you.
Hey, I never said there was just two of us.
These two have been traveling with us.
Oh,
Where-
snap.
For what
Whatever you
purpose?
don't eat, I'll eat.
They answered the call for the job.
Pat, pat. That's you.
Listen,
They
Turtle,
travel
what is your
the whole way.
name?
My name is Old Arak. Just call me Arak.
That's his real name.
The name he picked for himself.
You know how bad I am at remembering things. I had to make it easy on myself.
That's why you write it down.
All right, you
I
old
mean-
Iraq. Look at me. Look at my eyes.
I turn
I-
slowly and look at him unexpectedly.
I have no idea who I am, where I am, or what I'm doing. Have you noticed anything unusual about this area? Because clearly everybody is scared. This orc here is flailing a sword around, drinking everything in the bar, and your friends seem to be the only ones who don't care about what may be happening.
Indeed, we have noticed. And yes, I believe we care just as much as any man and woman or child in this room as we were the ones to investigate it and find fruit. We found several undead in the woods earlier today, and a locket. Is it, Frank? Can I ask? Does it look anything like his locket?
Chris or
You never showed it like you have. Did you ever see it if Flynn was holding onto it the whole time?
It's on his chest, right?
It's around my neck.
I'm saying the one that Flynn's holding,
Do I
though.
have to do an investigation roll, or
well, I mean, to do the investigation, you'd have to kind of have them both in his hand or in your hand, so you can kind of look at them. So Jiminy would have to physically give you the locket.
but I can't like just look at his chest and see that it looks
I mean,
similar or nothing.
Just looking at it doesn't look that similar.
Okay,
Other
okay,
than it
that's
being
what I
a
needed.
locket, they're both kind of oval, but I mean, you've seen a million lockets in your lifetime. They're very
Yeah.
common.
Okay. We found a locket in the woods, but it doesn't explain why they come in and leave. They're mindless zombies after all.
There are zombies here?
And saying that, the entire bar goes silent.
Indeed.
I'm gonna look around and go, what's wrong?
The bartender comes up. Did you just say there's zombies?
Aye, that's what we found.
We killed like a bunch.
So there's
Where?
more than one.
The orc speaks the truth of it.
There were more than one. There's less now.
Arak, you still holding the locket?
I'm not holding the locket, Flynn is.
You're not holding it? Flynn is?
Flynn's got the lock.
Did you hand it back to me? After
I
handed
didn't
it
know.
to you?
Did you hand it to me? Oh, I guess yeah. I am
Yeah,
still
I did. I handed it to you outside.
didn't.
Yeah.
Outside. So I had the locket this whole time.
That's not Glenn.
Oh shit, my bad. No.
That was me. I have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then no, I don't have the lock.
My bad.
Uh,
Voices.
Yeah, no, but to see it, you would have had to compare them side by side. The bartender does recognize the locket. And the bartender takes a look and goes, can I see that real quick? Pointing at the gold locket.
Sure, here, take a look at it. I
And,
hand it over to him.
He kind of takes it in his hand. You can see it shaking.
His hand shaking, it'll lock it.
His hand.
Okay.
And he opens it and immediately drops it and breaks down in tears.
Are you okay?
What's that?
Sorry.
That's my wife's. That's my wife's locket. Where did you find it?
On her body.
Jesus Christ.
She's had a lot to drink.
I was gonna say something,
I
but I
kick her
didn't.
in the. I kick Tuck in the leg. Try to-
Ow!
Kick her in
What
the
was
head.
that for?
Is that the naked girl that you kept
Shut
talking
your
about?
mouth.
Flynn?
Not the naked girl.
That's
Not the naked girl. There was no naked girl. That guy had pants on. Because that's the only. Those are the only models I had.
Why doesn't it have pants?
It's supposed to be a lycanthrope. It's supposed to have just changed into a werewolf, so it has no clothing on. Of course, then it still has the shirt. So I don't know what's going on.
But his ass was in the air. Like he was head down, ass up.
I hate you guys so much. So the bartender picks up the locket and says, I'll be in the back. If you need anything, please just knock. And you see him walk into the back room.
I'd like to, if we can, stand up and follow around behind him. Maybe try to see if I can comfort a little bit. Maybe offer to take him over to the temple.
Thank you, but no, I'm not the religious type. I have my own ways of grieving. And he picks up you can see him holding a large bottle that has a thick black liquid in it.
Better stop that guy.
For the time being, I would like to be alone. Thank you.
As you wish.
Well, that was
What?
a bit upsetting, huh, guys?
I think the bartender just killed himself.
Veterans Day is going to be a normal school day.
God damn it.
I'm still horribly confused about everything, right? I don't
Yep.
even know who the bartender is.
Okay.
Neither do they. They've still haven't asked his name.
What?
To make up for
Oh, he's
Friday.
gone now. We can't ask his name.
I don't know.
Gone in
But
both
they have days
Who
built
cares
in,
now, right?
So I don't know why they would have done
You guys
that
are literally
already.
the worst.
You know what I mean?
So you guys want to do?
I missed.
You
what
still
was
have a
going on.
panicked room of people looking at you.
I am going to turn around and try to explain to everybody what actually happened.
I burped. I let out a very loud belch.
So what do you say, Glenn? They're all
Really,
looking at you.
Really? You have that as your picture?
How you doing, everybody? We followed a blood trail from the, I want to say the northern, the
Northwest.
last,
Can you
is
do
it
me one more
northwest?
favor,
Yes,
please?
the
The northwest, the last
Appreciate it.
victim's house. It took us into the woods.
Fill that up with
We followed it in
The-
hopes
the
to
water
find,
that's
I don't
in
know,
the-
anything
Oh,
that
I
would
love you. Thank you, baby.
help us discover where all the missing people are going. And we came up after a couple hours of walking. We got encountered a couple zombies. I think they were skeletons, if I'm correct.
Yep,
They
pretty solid.
attacked us. They were trying to hit me. It made me angry.
I mean, we took care of them.
You hear somebody in the back shout, "Did you kill them?"
Yes, we did.
Yep.
And you hear somebody else the other side of the room. Is there more?
Oh.
We don't know.
We suggest that there may be more. We can't guarantee that it won't happen again. If everybody just wants to get to a safe place for the night, and we can go over more in the morning what's going on, and we can discuss then. It's been a long day.
You can see a lot of people have moved away from the door. Everybody's pushing as far into, not like panic pushing, but like pushing in away from the door. Nobody wants to be the closest to the door.
Arak stands up, walks behind the bar, and pours a beer for Tuck.
Oh, my
And mix-
friend. Thank
And
you.
mixes a grog for himself.
I'm speaking to Arak. I guess it's customary when the bartender goes to commit suicide that somebody fill his place in this country.
Well, we don't know that he probably did that. We didn't see that. We just know he went in the back room, so we don't
Well, I
know.
heard you talking about it.
Well, that was me in third person. That was me out here in RL.
RL.
Hey Flynn, I'm gonna head back to the temple and rest for the night.
No, no. Tuck looks over at him. Stay, stay. Come have a drink with me.
No, I'm all set. I mean, I'm not a big drinker. I'm just gonna head back, do some prayers, and we can figure this out in the morning.
Myself as well. I appreciate the offer, my green friend. but
Fucking religious people.
I'll be
She
heading
chugs
out
the
as
rest
well.
of the beer.
I'm gonna whisper into Arak's ear. Get her under control, please.
I'll do my best as usual.
It's my fault. What do you want?
All right, you guys have a good night.
I know, but you're playing it. It's fine.
Right.
You're doing good.
I talk the talk and I say, let them sleep. They've had a hard day. We all have.
I had fun.
Glenn and Evander both make me perception checks on your way to the temple.
Perception?
Good lord.
This is a beautiful night.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Oh,
funny.
shit!
So first nat 20. But Glenn, you're very aware tonight. Probably being the only sober one.
It's okay.
You notice
I know. dude.
Okay. Well,
someone
let me
looking
fix
at
it.
you from
Hang
the
on.
alley.
Let me fix it. I'll be right back.
Doesn't look menacing, doesn't look
I know what's wrong.
particularly like he
Right
doesn't
there,
look like he's
okay?
threatening you, but he's just watching you. Dark hood pulled over his head. No mask, but you can see he has a beard, so it's really hard to make out his face. Really, you can only see around his eyes and nose. All dark clothing, cloak around his shoulders, but just staring at you as you walk by.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of looking up the sky. We're marking on the stars.
Those are some damn good-looking stars up there.
Hey, Flynn.
Yes.
You see down that alleyway? I know it's a little dark, but it kind of looks like somebody's staring at us.
And now that you pointed out, you do. Down about 10, 15 feet down the alley, there's the gentleman. He's not exactly large, but his clothing makes him bulk up a little bit, and he standing there looking at you.
Excuse me, are you okay? Do you need a hand with anything?
No, I'm fine.
You hear me?
Are you sure? I mean, it's dark out here. I mean, there's been some disappearances, so it's, I don't want to leave you out here by yourself.
No, I've been keeping my eyes out.
For what exactly?
Probably the same thing you ran into out in the woods.
Have you seen something?
No, I'm always too late.
Repeat that.
He said, no, I'm always too late.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you either.
Right?
Everybody just pausing like, he's not.
Everybody's just trying to figure out what he says. Us late? What? Something late?
How come we've never seen you before in the inn or in the temple or around the headquarters? I mean, generally anywhere in town. I've been all over.
I don't like crowds. I tend to stick to my own.
Do you live in the town somewhere? I mean, or do you just kind of keep people out in the shadows?
Well, those aren't mutually exclusive.
So both?
Both.
Is there any way I can roll to see if this guy has any malicious intent? Or
You can roll insight.
the insight?
Insight's kind of like trying to feel.
What's that? Does it matter if I have proficiency or no?
No, you can. The Arcana, that's more of a knowledge thing.
I roll 20, right?
Yep.
He clogged the
D20
toilet.
with.
Plus 5.
Go figure.
You are proficient, by the way.
I know I am, that's why I asked.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so you get an additional 2 on yours. He is with a 17. He is definitely not forthcoming with all the information he has, and he's more trying to keep to his own. He's actually, you can tell he's a little bit nervous that you spotted him. He's not used to being spotted.
Shit, I forgot what I was about to say. So you just went out here trying to keep an eye out, trying to help keep
Shit,
people
you
safe
know
out
what?
here.
I mean, I could say I tried, but
Here, there we go.
well, I haven't been able to do anything yet.
Better.
Extend a hand to shake as well. My name's Flinrick. It's my brother Garkle here. And,
Nice to meet you.
We're out here pretty much doing the same.
He kind of grabs the top of his hood, gives you a nod, and then turns around and starts to walk away.
It's rude not to shake hands.
Well, he's like 10, 15 feet down the...
Yeah, we kind of like yelled for him.
Oh, I guess I figured we had walked down there. My fault.
Tuck's getting pretty tired. She's gonna get herself ready for bed. Offer.
What would you say that she's
Is she sloshed?
tuckered?
Yeah.
How long did you come up with that? All week?
He thought of that. He thought of that the second the last session expired, and he's like, "Fuck! I could have made that." Actually, yeah, Tuck, make me a con check. I just want to see if you are sleeping at the bar tonight.
Right next to the mysterious dude in the blue.
We'll go get this.
I got the good rolls over here.
Well,
Yeah, at the bar tonight.
That's an 8. So hold on. So Tuck's face hits the bar, and she's sound asleep, dude.
You don't have a taco?
Yeah, drool
That's
pouring
plus
out of her
3.
mouth.
8
You
or
can't tell
5
if it's
plus
beer,
3.
drool.
You don't have a plus
Chris.
3 there.
I didn't. I
I
messed
roll
up
my
the roll.
eyes
Huh?
and
I
I
messed
lift
up
her
the
up
roll.
and start walking upstairs,
Yeah, it's still
leaving a
an
1
8.
gold on the counter.
You can pick her up.
I'm a very large. It's all in the shell, baby.
What's your strength, Eric?
Not great. I won't say my strength's too great. I have 10 strength, so I'm not exactly strong.
Roll a strength check, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
a negative. I'm
Watch
8.
this shit. Watch this shit. Just ignore
Gonna
the plus
fucking
1.
fall.
I forgot
Yeah,
that.
no, you got
Ow!
it. You got it.
Okay.
Oh, he
Shit,
flings
if
me
you
over
did.
the shoulder. Oh.
Anything lower than 10, he was dropping you on the floor.
It'd have been on the
Before
floor.
Look, he's not so much picking you up, he's just kind of just. Like, he's got all fours to just roll you over onto his shell and watch you back.
Fucking
Before I go
seagull comes
upstairs-
down and attacks you.
Before I go upstairs, I turn around and tell the bluish gray person that he can
Yeah,
sleep
but-
in my bed tonight. I don't think I'll be able to sleep after what happened today.
Wow.
Wow.
Where is your bed at?
It's gonna be in the room with Tuck.
I snore loudly on his shoulder.
He says, "I'll pass."
Wait, what do you? Can I make an observation? What do you need a bed for if you could sleep in your shell?
Exactly. No, I said I won't be able to sleep tonight.
No, I know. I'm just asking.
But he's
It's a
talking
comfort
about
thing.
I figured
nodded
that was
at
their
him.
comfort zone.
So the room's already paid for. You might as well.
Where is my weight?
It's
Oh,
a
there
comfort
it
thing,
is.
unless he accidentally rolls onto his back in the night, and then he's fucking done.
It's
All right.
like Bender on his back.
I give him a slow nod and wait for him to leave the bar before I follow closely behind.
Ah man, I'm gonna be
Before I
hungover
follow him, I
tomorrow.
look back at the counter
I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow.
and I swipe that gold piece and then continue outside.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, outside? Aren't you following them to the room?
The room wherever it is they're going.
it's upstairs.
All right. Well, I made it back to the chapel. With my brother. I'm gonna make some prayers and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good night, Flynn.
Same.
Hey, as I'm walking up the stairs, can I check and see if anybody noticed me swiping that thing?
Make
What
a
the-
The gold.
perception check. Actually, make a sleight of hand check.
What the fuck? How do I do that?
Um,
So you're gonna roll a d20 and
Go back to your character screen and then you're
Uh-huh.
gonna look for sleight of hand, which is
dexterity.
It's
So
dexterity.
you should
Gotcha.
be- oh, wait, you have it. You have it as fucking You're what the hell is it called? It's the thing that rogues get to do. You get double proficiency on that.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, he rolled a 6 and got a 13. Yeah, no, you're pretty quick about it. You put your hand down on it and just kind of flick it up your wrist, so it goes into your shirt.
All right, cool. All right.
So are we doing a long rest? Is this what this is, or is this like a
This will
regular?
be a long rest. Yep.
Wait.
So now we can either go over going to level 2, or we can continue on. You guys can just do your hit die.
So that's a long rest then, right?
Yes, so you get everything back. It's a full reset, and everybody's got a long rest button right at the top.
So I just hit it.
Yep. It should reset everything.
Reset maximum HP during this rest.
Where's that
It-
at? Put-
Hit
The
on
top of your
rest.
character screen.
He doesn't have
character
to though,
screen,
right? Yeah, but yeah.
I just get.
Confirm.
I would just get into the habit of doing it.
Keep hitting the cactus.
Characters. No.
All right.
Oh, okay. Long rest. Take long rest.
Does that mean I can manage my spells?
Yes, you can change out any spells you want, rearrange, do your whole thing.
Okay.
You said we could do levels here.
Yes.
I don't know how to do levels, so someone would have to
So-
go over that with me.
Okay, so we're gonna go into our characters.
Yep.
We're all gonna do this at the same time because Frank's not doing it again. Actually, do it as many times as you want.
Are we
Does
gonna
Chavez
do-
level 2 already, or do you gotta do it for him too?
He has to do it too. So if you all
Okay.
go to the top right corner of your screen, there's the go to the is a build an anvil with a hammer.
Go to builder. Okay. Click at it. Is that what we're doing?
Yep, and then you just change to level 2.
So just change it to 2, and then
Hit points should auto adjust since we have set hit points.
yeah, it went up by 7. Okay.
And everything else should, if you need to do anything, it should go to blue.
What about spells?
You
Eldritch
can, once we get back to the character sheet, you'll be able to take a look at those. I
Okay.
don't believe you get another cantrip yet.
Do I
I
get a spell slot, or do I gotta wait?
I believe you get a spell slot though. Yes, I think you might even get 2.
Something called Eldritch Invocation.
So you get to pick an Eldritch Invocation,
I
and I,
get to
would
pick
read.
2 of them.
I would read those very carefully because I don't know if you get to swap them out later.
Wait, how'd you see that? What?
It's just for Warlock.
Yeah, it's a warlock thing.
Oh, so we just finished. Hit what's next and finish.
Tuck hit it very hard.
I get
I went
choose
from
between
15
Agonized
health,
Blast,
baby, to
Armor
25.
Shadows, Beast.
Tuck hit it very hard.
I'm not sure.
I went from 12 up to 20.
Forgot how to tell how many spell slots I have. Sorry, I'm a noob.
So let me.
When you cast.
4 out of 5. Okay, I got it. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, I picked the right one there.
And Glenn, you can go ahead and hit long rest again because I think that counted afterwards. So
Hit it again. Is that what you said?
Yeah, just so you get that spell slot back or whatever.
Alright, so
Yeah, because it says 4 out of 5, but I have to pick the spells.
Yeah, so now you can just pick another spell.
Manage spells. Would it be known spells, right? Or do I go to spell slots?
No, you know all your spells. The only ones you don't know are cantrips. So you just
So
have to
what-
pick which ones you have readied.
So what are prepared? Okay.
Yeah.
That's prepared. Do I learn any new spells? Where's that? You sent me a guide, right? I'm gonna check this out. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to keep talking. You sent me a guide, though, if I remember correctly. Told me if I get new spell slots.
I had flash ups sooner after the changes.
Level 2. Anal Divinity. Divine.
I heard you say anal divinity.
Wow.
What? Wait. Those are not on my list, right?
What?
When you sent me that declare class for dungeons.
So you should have gotten your channel divinity should be under your custom things.
What do you mean custom?
So if you I'm sorry, not your custom, your features. So if you look under where your attacks are, there should be new things there. Because you get your channel divinity now, which I believe is a AoE heal that will heal. I think you get like.
You
get
say under
something-
attacks? What do you mean? Oh, actions.
Yes, sorry. Just that whole feature.
Channel Divinity, turn undead. Channel Divinity, preserve a life.
So turn undead every single cleric gets, and it's a fear that makes undead run away.
Now, is it an actual spell I have to cast, or
Well, it's kind of like a spell, but it doesn't take a spell slot.
so I could just use it whenever the hell I want, pretty much?
Well, you only get it, I think, once a day or twice a day.
As an action, you can use Channel Divinity for whole series. Doesn't say anything about using it once a day. It just says you can use an action.
Are there any boxes next to it?
Nope, it just says Channel Divinity, preserve life, no boxes, and it just says as an action, use Channel Divinity. Provide 10 HP. But it just says it requires an action.
Channel divinity. If you look all the
I'm
way
so
at the
glad
bottom,
that Tuck doesn't have to worry about all
under,
that crap.
under channel divinity.
Right?
Oh, it takes short rest. I see that now.
So after, so you get one use per per short rest. So
I just gotta remember I have that so I can call it out, right? Pretty much.
Yep.
And you said the other one I got was Divine Domain.
Divine Domain. That's just what you get from it. The
Oh, baby.
Channel Divinity, Preserve Life.
Unarmed strike,
Okay.
right? You
And
can
with that
punch,
one,
kick,
as an action, you
headbutt,
can
or
channel
use a
divinity to
similar
prevent,
forceful blow
and present your holy symbol to restore
and deal
10
bludgeoning
HP divided
damage
among any
equal to
creatures
1
within 30
plus
feet,
strength
up to
modifier.
half the creature's max HP.
Right?
Yeah,
So you get an AoE heal.
Everybody
You can
can
up
do that.
to
That's
half
what-
of
I know
anybody's
that.
health.
I want to headbutt somebody.
Okay, what do I do
I
when
want
I'm
to just be
done?
like, ha!
Just hit the arrow over, like you remember when we created your characters, do the same thing.
So,
Yeah, I am.
next.
We're doing roll 20.
Wait, I didn't check if you did
You
any.
should check it out.
Nope.
This is a really good way for you and your friends to get together if you guys want to do D&D, but you guys can't make it together.
And 0 points, so I can't put anything into my buy points.
No,
Okay.
I missed.
you won't be able to buy anything ever again. There's different ways to upgrade your abilities.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know anything.
So is everybody good, or does
Yep.
anybody else need help?
Nope, that was pretty straightforward for me, and just leveled to level 2 and just done.
Yeah, next level you get to make your big decision.
Cool.
I've got 25 hit points now instead of 15 though, so
So now I just go back to my character and I'm done.
Yep. Chris, how'd yours go?
I don't think I could do anything until I'm level 3. Everything else is like already set.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah, I'm just picking my spell, but I'm good.
Cool. So as you guys wake up, again, no scream in the middle of the night that you were fearing. It kind of sunk into your soul. Yeah. So you
am I
wake up.
hungover?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But not to the point where like you get exhaustion or anything. You have a pounding headache.
Yeah,
19?
Put my armor on. Do some prayers.
Oh shoot!
check
What's up,
around.
Altro?
Check around
I
the
remember
temple
you.
to see. Obviously, same as before. See if I can, do anything around to help out around the temple. If not, head over to the inn. Make sure my brother's up too.
And the when you go around and ask for help, you come to the priest, and the priest says, "Yes, can you please take this to the bartender?" And he hands you just a single white candle. Thank you. And he gives you a copper piece.
Not needed. Thank you.
I'll take it.
You're not
You're
there.
at the temple.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Damn it.
how kind. Thank you. And he goes back to doing his thing. Glenn, do you want to do anything over at the church?
No. Gonna thank everybody and leave my brother.
Back to the bar. Tuck. You wake up with a pounding headache and a sopping wet pillow.
Sopping what? I'm in suspense here.
Pillow. I said pillow.
Oh. I'm gonna get up and sit on the side of the bed, hold my head for a few minutes. Oh.
Arak, did you end up falling asleep that night?
I did.
Okay.
But I did downstairs on a bar stool.
Eh.
Because I let him sleep in bed upstairs.
And Jiminy.
Yes.
Holy shit, biscuits!
What do you
I
wanna
just
do this
realized something. Lord.
Is my room just me?
There we go. That's better.
No, it's you and Tuck.
I guess I'll wait for her to get up and go wherever she goes and follow behind her slowly.
Fucking creep.
I'm going. I'm headed downstairs to try to get myself the greasiest food that they possibly have. Just slap some bacon and eggs together and some grease and shit.
When you guys, go ahead, Glenn.
Are we at the inn yet, or are we just making our way there?
I'd say you'd all probably converge about the same time as you guys are walking in. So is Tuck and.
Do we know if the
sir,
barkeep's
Cement.
back or
Dude, your
is
name
he
is like
still
so
out?
blue, I
You
can't even
guys do
see
see him
it. I
behind
had
the
to
bar.
like lean over
Um,
like an old person.
Hair's a mess.
What's up?
Definitely doesn't look put together. But as you walk up, he goes, "Ah, my friends. If you need anything, please just ask. I'm indebted to you."
Wait, this was the barkeep from last night, just making sure.
Finally!
Yep.
I finally
Ah,
did
good
it!
to see you didn't kill yourself.
Mom, Dad, I finally beat the
With the amount of
whole
alcohol I drank last night, I might be dead. Let me check.
He's doing the same dance.
If you see him feeling his pulse in the completely wrong spot. No,
Ah.
I'm fine.
Well, Tuck is feeling in the same boat as he is, so she's like, "Yup, I know what you mean."
I know what to get you then. And he goes out back. And yesterday it was all gruel. Today it looks like they cracked open some of the cases, and now they're bringing out like food. They're bringing out real food. And he comes out with a plate of eggs, potatoes, fried, and bacon.
Oh
So,
man,
As we're walking in, obviously we're seeing our friends at the bar there, or at a table or wherever. Is this again the same situation of a bunch of the townsfolk in here again?
Yeah, so they're still all they're a lot closer now. There's almost no space between them. They've kind of warmed up. But yeah, people are starting to get ready to head out, stuff like that.
Tuck's
So-
kind of. Go ahead.
So same as before, I'm gonna walk over to the bartender and offer my services to help out with whatever I can. At the same time, producing that candle that was given to me, and the priests at the temple asked me to bring this over to you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you for half of that.
It's it's eerie how they know.
It was just really
Oh,
quiet.
okay.
Like I could hear you speaking, but it was just.
You can
mumbled.
see him just staring down at the candle.
Tuck's holding her head, and she's like staring and playing with the food. Am I nauseated, or do I just have a wicked headache?
You just have a wicked headache. It's not like you can't eat or anything.
Oh, hello, MJ. How's
Excuse
it
me,
going?
barkeep. I know you had a rough
We're
night
doing
last
D&D
night,
tonight.
and I'm deeply sorry for your loss. But me and my brother noticed last night on our way back to the temple, there was some odd guy in one of the alleyways, kind of just staring at us, mentioning that he's seen, or he didn't make it to most of the disappearances on time, which means. Have you seen this man? Does anybody know who he is? Can you point us in any direction that he may be at?
He kind of just looks around. I think I've heard rumors of, but nobody's ever actually pinned him down. If you had a conversation with him, then you've had more interaction than anybody in the town had. We're not sure who he is,
Yes, baby.
but we've been seeing him for a couple of months. He showed up first long after the attack started. So we don't think he's related, but he could be. He could be related to the attacks, and he hasn't attacked anybody, or at least we haven't been able to attack anybody. So we aren't exactly out hunting for him. But people keep their distance when they see people in the alleys. Everybody still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, did I log out? But let me just go take care of this. And he holds up the candle and brings it out back. And he comes back very quickly. It seems like he just put it down back somewhere.
Hey, Tuck, who's this blue guy following you around?
Oh, no.
I don't even know.
I don't know if I ever got his name, honestly. I don't really remember a whole lot from last night, and my head is like.
Dad.
Iraq, I thought I told you to keep her together for her. What happened?
I did get her to bed.
I don't remember going to bed.
I assume I'm the blue guy you're
Yes.
questioning.
I thought you gave us her name. Wasn't it Jiminy?
I wasn't there. I was at the chapel.
No, I think you were there. Because you did come to the bar. You would have met him.
Well, yeah, but I was outside though. Remember?
Oh.
Tuck's the
When my
wrong
brother
person to
walked in.
ask, dude.
Then I tell him his name's Jiminy.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's who you are.
My name is Garlic,
Gargle.
and I'm going Garlic.
Okay.
It's 10 times easier. The L is silent.
Your name is Garlic. Garlic, what are you doing in this town?
To be honest, we're with the Golden Road. But we stayed a little longer, me and my brother over here, Flynn, because we're good people. We generally try to see if or try to assist in any issues that threaten people's lives. So, is there anything I can help you out with?
Would it be accurate to say that your path is righteous or just?
Yes.
Ah! Hit the wrong button.
What the fuck?
I've spoken to the orc, who I must admit I'm not too keen on. And I've spoken to the turtle, ye old Arak.
He doesn't like
They
me.
seem to be a little more interested in their own, selfish pursuits. But
Or we just
I
don't
need-
trust you.
I am in need of help.
Well,
I
what's
have-
the problem?
I don't know. I don't know anything. And for some reason, I suspect some form of magic
baby?
or curse or enchantment, something.
In a imaginary
But
world.
as I've told your orc friend and your
Oh,
turtle
I'm a
friend,
barbarian.
I have no idea
I'm
who
a
I am
fighter.
and where I've came
My
from.
name's Tuck. Oh, you oofed!
And my hopes here
You're
is I have
oofing
nowhere
all
to
over
stay
the
and nowhere to
place.
go, that maybe I could turn to somebody.
This is level 11.
Well, there's a temple here in town. Take you over there. See if we could maybe find any answers for you there.
What answers exist at the temple?
That's for you to find out. The answers will be different for each person.
Is this temple something special? Something that no other town has?
Most towns have a temple, a shrine of some sort to different varying gods, but it's a place of worship. It's a place of reflection. It can be a place of answers, quiet contemplation.
Well, hold on now, Flynn. Maybe we should have him stick around us for a little while, and maybe we can see if he knows anything about these bodies. If we bring him back out there and see if he notices anything, maybe we didn't catch on to. I mean, it's better to keep him around us than away from us.
Are you sure your name's Jiminy? Just because it's in a locket doesn't mean that's your name.
Best thing I have to go on. Are you sure your name is Tuck?
Yes.
May I see that locket of yours?
I'm not so sure, old Arak.
How am I supposed to help you if you won't let me?
This seems to be the only unique trinket that I have on me at this moment. I don't know if I could just let it into the hands of a stranger. However, I can let you observe it if it stays in my hands.
It's around his neck.
Can I do that? Can I do an investigation
Well,
check?
can I do a persuasion check to have him give it over to Wyatt?
Can I do an intimidation check?
Those are more things that you have to do to players. You'd have to actually persuade him to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
It doesn't work as well doing PC combat that way.
Hmm.
Can I investigate it while it's in his hands?
Sure, yeah. You can
You want me to
try
roll
around
for
for
that?
it. Yeah,
Am
make
I
me an
echoing?
investigation check.
I wonder.
That's not bad.
Beyond the Jiminy on the inside, you can see that is indeed a silver locket. It's finely made. The chain that it's on is very small loops versus larger ones. There's a few scrapes, bumps on it. No rust or anything like that. No tarnishing. It seems well kept. Seems like it's the only link he's got to his past life.
Interesting.
I placed the locket back around my neck.
Sorry, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary to me.
If it's any trouble, I would like to make a trip to this temple, though. Will you two come along with me?
Of course.
Tuck gets up. Hey, do I have my weapon with me, or did we leave that upstairs?
I figured you always had your weapon with you.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna stand up and grab my weapon, just like put it behind me where it belongs. All right, let's go.
Hey Tuck, I think he's a little nervous of you. I think it would be prefer if it was just me and Flynn to take him over to the chapel. Might get better answers if he's a little calmer.
Okay. She sits back down and goes back to her plate.
I whisper to Garlic, I must admit, I'm not very fond of that orc.
All right, well,
Okay.
we're going over to the chapel.
He doesn't have to like me, damn it.
As you guys are walking back, you
I was
instinctively look
drunk,
down the
dude.
alleyway. No one's there.
Where that guy was?
Yeah, he's not there.
Okay. Well, it's daylight right now, right?
Yeah, it's not like it's not. It's figured. If it was me, I'd like look down that alleyway, just expecting this. So yeah, as you guys get to the temple, what do you want to do? It's just you three standing in the door. There's a small altar in the center with one of those large organs in the background. There's pews coming all the way up with a center aisle. There's smaller aisles on the end. There's you can see off to the side past the altar. There's a personal praying area. There's small stations with the kneeling pads and everything. There's I don't know what they're called, but they're the massive wall of candles that you light and give a donation as giving a prayer.
Oh, what the hell are those things
So
called?
I say we take him to the priest and just introduce him and tell him what we know so far, that he doesn't really know much about himself or where he's or anything,
Oh.
and see what advice the priest may have for us.
I agree.
And as you guys are looking, I forgot to mention, he is just talking with somebody else right in front of the altar. So he's just right in front of this. Well, not right in front of you, but down the hall, down the.
Who, the priest?
Yes.
Do we recognize the person?
Ah, yes, the same one that you took the candle from this morning. There's only really one priest here, maybe two.
No. I meant the guy that he's talking to.
Oh no, he's just a random townsfolk number 2.
I'll be back in a second. I think my dog's trying to get out of his.
And there goes my questions. Rip.
Meanwhile, back at the inn,
Tuck is slowly eating the plate, going,
I imagine her head is on the table, just kind of, or on the bar, just kind of shoveling food in her mouth.
Tuck's an alcoholic and still gets hungover. Damn.
Dude.
Did we ever catch the priest's name?
She's 15. No, you didn't ask. But he is an older human, white hair, very frail looking.
What is it that I meant to do here exactly? Just sit or kneel and pray?
Are you talking to us or?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I find it best to just sit down, pray. It helps me clear my mind, and it leads me to my next path.
All right. I sit down and I close my eyes.
Did you lose?
Okay.
I'm
Actually,
probably
I'm gonna sit next to him, and I'm just gonna start reciting a prayer. I'm not doing it, obviously, but I'm gonna say that. I'm
Yeah, no,
reciting a prayer
that's
next
fine. You are barred. I'm not going to make you sing it.
Whoa.
No, nothing like that.
Don't tell Tuck. Never mind. Tell Tuck.
so as they sit down for that, then I'll walk up to the priest. Kind of wait my turn. Obviously, wait for him to acknowledge me.
Yep.
And as he does, just do exactly that. And then just say, I brought a new individual met here. The young gentleman over here at the blue doesn't seem to know much about himself. Turned up in town here maybe a few days ago, a day or two ago, something like that. He's just looking for answers. Just not real
That's
sure of
better.
himself or what's going on. So just figured maybe if you could talk to him, offer him some counsel.
I could take a look. Let me go over them. And he comes over and actually instead of saying anything, he just joins in with your prayer.
I thought everybody was gonna have the same accent in this town.
No, this is a mixed bag. So yeah, actually, Chavez, you want to swap channels with me real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick then.
It's whispering. He's whispering something.
I'm grabbing a drink. I'll be back.
So yeah, how's it going, guys? What's going on?
Our friends over at D&D Beyond.
Yeah, right? D&D Beyond. How crazy is that, right? Roll 20. This is actually pretty cool. I like that you can actually roll things on the little dealy-majobby here. And don't question my methods. And like you can move the map around and stuff. I did not draw this. One of the other guys drew this. Yeah, you can draw with it though. Like I can make.
Don't draw things with it.
I want to though.
It's bad enough that somebody drew our buildings.
We used D&D Beyond to make our little character sheets so that we could play with them. And so, for anybody that's wondering, I'm playing a barbarian fighter class. I'm a half orc, and her name is Tuck O'Malley, but nobody is aware of that as of yet.
Anyone there?
Nobody's asked or anything.
Huh. Okay.
But she is.
Did I miss anything
her
good?
background, she's a sailor.
No, not really. They're still on the other channel.
And
They laugh.
if you haven't been able to tell, one of her flaws is actually that she can't stop drinking once she starts.
So. Wait, where'd they go?
But
They
yeah,
went
about
down.
her backstory.
Yeah, they're down there. So they're down on the
I kind of
channel.
stole some stuff from Gilligan's Island, if anybody's
we
familiar
brought-
with that show.
Enrob's playing hard to get right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So, Garlic and I brought him over to the temple, and I spoke to the priest, and the priestess come over to talk to him, maybe offer some counsel or anything like that, just to
Wait,
try to help
baby,
him.
you do know that Frank and them
Mhm.
aren't back, right?
Hmm?
You do know Frank and them are not back, right?
I know.
Oh.
He was asking what he missed.
So, as the priest walked over to talk to them, Frank had Enrod pop down to another channel with him. So I don't know what they're talking about down there, but they're talking about something.
Oh my
Probably.
god, maybe he was an altar boy too.
Maybe.
I think that me and Rob may actually get into a fight.
So
I might try to punch him soon. 'Cause he's being an ass, and I didn't deserve it. It's not like I was belligerent to him. I mean, jeez.
They're like, listen here, buddy.
You and your twin are just, they're about to get hit.
All three of you.
They have to make a new D&D Beyond video now because Molly's died.
No,
And
well,
we have a new character. We have to make a whole new video,
it'll be like Archer. They'll just add an extra thing to it,
right?
and that extra thing will have Talison's newest character added into it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh man. So, but I'll read my backstory. I came up with it pretty quickly because I was trying to just make the character. But it says, I'll never forget my first ship, the SS Minnow. I started out helping my father. It was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour, but we were shipwrecked.
He just had to run to the bathroom
And
real
it was
quick.
there. I was picked up
happened?
by my
What?
captain. He had me
He
dressed
just
as
had to
a
run to the
boy so
bathroom
no
real
one
quick,
would
so he'll be
notice
right
my
back in
lady
2.
bits. I worked as a cabin boy and we sailed the seas.
Alrighty.
I signed a contract to work for him for 5 years when I was 10.
All right.
With my contract up, I'm free to do as I please. Now I spend my time spending my gold in taverns and looking for fights. I love to fight and drink and fight. I mean, it's pretty easy, but like, I thought it was fun, and I thought it would get a smile out of people. So, although it's been pretty fun.
So what'd you tell him?
Playing a barbarian. Yeah, I'm all ears.
Oh, nothing. You guys wouldn't be interested.
God damn it. I thought that was going to work.
Oh, tartar
Can I
sauce.
see if he's lying? DM, are you lying? Can I roll
Can I-
for that?
Yeah, can I do a percent? Or what is that?
Sure,
Check
guys.
with-
Roll insight checks.
Do an insight check. It's an impossible DC though. It's got a 48 DC for this. So
That's a pretty good roll.
It is a pretty good roll, but the DM's pretty hard to read.
Well,
You just can't get a pin
I
on it.
don't want to die. Dad, look. I don't want to die.
well,
Dad.
while he's in the bathroom,
Oh,
get to
shit.
the
aren't you gonna roll?
Come on, Kiwi.
No, he didn't do one. He didn't do one.
Come on, Kiwi.
Pussy.
Jess.
It was just me and the turtle. Yeah, I have to go tuck my children into bed, so I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes because it doesn't take
we
me
can
as
do a
long as
quick
him.
Just do a quick
Alright.
5. It's fine.
Doing a quick fiver.
Quick fire.
All right, I'm gonna take a piss then. You want help?
Sure.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. We're taking a quick 5 anyway because I got to put the kids to bed. And
I went to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You bringing Kermit back up here?
I can't drag people. I'm not a DM. Or I'm not a officer.
We should all be down there anyway. Hello. What was your name again?
My name's
Jiminy.
We've been friends. Junior.
Is Chavez here?
No, he's going to the bathroom. That's why he still wasn't back.
So I don't know what else we should do at this point. Kind of lost. I
At
almost
this-
feel like we should bring him back to where the zombies were and see if he notices anything.
You can do that. Truthfully, you don't necessarily have to follow every string, or some strings may lead to a dead end.
Oh.
I mean, as far as your characters can tell at this point, you gotta solve the issue. There's no more issue.
I don't know if I believe there's no more issue though.
Inquisitive.
Because
mind,
I don't think that zombies are going into these houses
That's a
in
good thought.
as uniform as they are.
And so there's this thing you gotta watch out for called metagaming, which that definitely isn't metagaming. Zombies are mindless. Skeletons are mindless. But the metagaming thing is like everybody knows a red dragon is immune to fire. Like nobody's gonna be like, hey, this red dragon that breathes fire is totally super weak to fire. But knowing like the super rare ones, like what a mind flayer is and can do. Like,
Yep.
or knowing the specific stats, and even that isn't that big of a game breaker. Truthfully, if you guys are killing everything I throw at you, that's just gonna get harder and harder until eventually I make up a monster, and you're like, uh oh, can't fake my way out of this one.
Kiki, do you love me?
Kiki, do you love me? Do you want me? I don't
You
know.
know, you know who sucks? This Jiminy guy.
Yeah, Germany's a dick.
So persuasion and stuff usually used on like NPCs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because NPCs, you're really never gonna have to.
What about like religion?
A religion check would be knowing stuff about religion, so knowing different things about gods. It would also-
Insight?
insights for trying to figure out what people are kind of conveying.
How their
with
motivations are?
Yeah, their body, their things I can't really describe in every detail.
Okay. That's because mine are I'm proficient.
Yeah,
I got a
insights
pretty
are
good
really-
religion
insights
roll.
are-
History, insight, persuasion, and religion.
And history would be like, do I know? Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. I have to wait back. I forgot to mention the skeleton's armor. It's made of brass. Skeleton's armor is made of brass, so it's like ancient armor.
Oh, it's ancient armor. I knew that.
I mean,
There you go.
anybody would know
Very
that brass
clear.
isn't used for armor anymore, so it's mainly iron and steel.
I'm not wearing any pants.
I am, unfortunately.
I'd watch out,
Um,
Glenn. They're targeting pantless people.
Yeah. I gotta get right.
Kiki, do you love me?
Love's a strong word.
Ladies and gentle bros.
It's blunt. If
There's
sperm
feeling.
makes
There we go.
Sure, there's feeling
if
there.
sperm makes baby,
What
sperm
the
makes
hell were
babies,
you guys talking about while I was gone?
and it's
Uh,
found in testicles,
anal
then
sex.
ball is really life.
They were talking about.
If you must know.
Whoa.
Oh.
Kiki, do you love me?
Oh no! Don't do that.
Are you running?
You guys are no.
What plug?
Oh, is everybody back now?
Yes.
Plug?
What about that Jimothy guy?
He's taking a poop.
Is he? Wait, you said what color is he?
Light
Blue?
blue.
He's very white, almost to the point where he's blue.
If I kiss him, will he still be a cricket?
You should try it.
That's
Damn it! What did I do with my pen?
What's an air gun
I just
size?
found the damn pen.
What?
It's again side.
Why did you check
Is
your
that a
room
race?
for your pen?
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Look at this.
It's Genji.
Shut up!
Yeah, him too.
Don't question me.
Air Genshi's pretty cool.
really won Mega Millions tonight, guys.
I thought it was a pretty good choice for a rogue there. That's pretty cool.
You guys will eventually like me. I just want you to understand this. One way or the other.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, hello.
You have a good shit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me
right.
ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you before we get in. Do you have a poop-in closet?
What's that?
It's a poop-in closet.
Half bath.
Bathroom?
Yeah, with just the toilet and the sink. You only use it when you're pooping.
No.
You should
Have a
get one.
shower in it.
They're amazing.
Called a half bath, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
pretty
is.
much-
That's what it is. But it's a pooping closet. I have
We call the-
actually.
We call
Huh?
them powdering rooms.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
Yeah,
called
that's where I go to
pads,
power
but-
my makeup.
Is it you powder your asshole after you poop?
I have one of them right downstairs here.
An
He
asshole? I
he
think we all
powders
do.
his asshole.
Yeah, it's an ass powder room for me.
Yes,
I
powder
gotta
and
bleach
powder.
my asshole somewhere, guys.
Wow.
This has gone way off the rails.
It is
All right, so where were we?
Where were we?
I'm still praying, I think.
So
Wait,
after
hold on, I lost my pen. All right, I'm good.
At
when
least it
which
wasn't
pen?
just me. Who lost his pen
The
too?
pen in my hand.
Not what I was at. So
What the fuck is that noise?
He's
fapping.
Jiminy,
Oh, never
you after all that, you open your eyes and you realize that only moments have gone by. And you guys see him close his eyes for about a minute and then open them again. And after
Well,
all,
wouldn't my eyes be closed for longer than that? Since I'm
Well,
used to prayer.
I mean, you could be. But he opens his eyes. You may not see. Yeah, after all that, you open your eyes and only moments have gone by.
Well, that was
Damn, I don't
interesting. I'm not so sure what to make of this place. Is the priest still sitting next to me?
Yes, he is in the chant with Glenn. It's not like a voodoo, like swinging around sort of chant. So they're just quietly humming, eyes closed, hands grabbed.
I'll wait for them to finish their humming.
Yep, hold on, we'll be done in a second.
All right.
Hold on, we're right at the climax. We're at the climax. Starts up, and that was a dope prayer.
Wow. Way to go there.
Sorry, I was playing the Chucky chant. Okay, I'm done. I'm done praying.
I stand up and begin to walk around the temple investigating. Looking, just watching around. Not actually turning anything upside down. Alright.
So you're just walking around, taking a look around the place.
Exactly.
I want to look over at old Iraq and go, look, do me a huge favor. I have a problem and I know it. Limit me to 3 drinks a night.
Yeah.
I look over at
You
her.
can't even do that with Jeff. You're screwed.
No, you're right. You're right.
Got him.
Sorry.
I
Off
say I'm
topic.
getting tired of carrying you up them steps every night anyway.
So as he's up walking around the temple, you know, I see him walking around, just kind of looking, you know, poking through stuff, that kind of stuff. But I just gonna kind of hang back and just kind of let him do his thing, find his way around.
Hey, Flynn.
If you didn't know already, Twitch Prime
I
is
got
a
a
thing,
quick question
and
for
it gives
you.
a free sub every
Yes.
month.
What's up?
And
So
those
these
subs
attacks,
would be greatly appreciated
they
for
kind
you
of seem
subscribe
just off,
to
you know, this is off topic. Well, I guess
Um,
he walks
actually,
around the
if you
church.
click the link that just
These
got
attacks
posted
seem
by
kind of
Alianbot, you'll be able
not
to see that.
targeted, but more uniform. Now I know we kill zombies and skeletons, but those are usually mindless, are they not?
I agree with you. I kind of noticed that they. I don't know if you put much thought into it, but did you notice how they kind of laid the victims out in a line?
Yeah, I mean that was a bit weird.
You'd usually expect to find more kind of piecemeal placement, kind of
Freaking
dropped
hurts.
wherever they dropped, kind of things like that. In that case,
You're mumbling.
I wonder when he finishes. I wonder if we should head back to
I'm gonna turn you
the
up because
to the
I
inn,
can't hear you.
grab the other two, and maybe take a walk back out there. See if there's anything else we can see.
yeah, we should definitely make sure we grab Lewis.
It's better.
Lewis Webb. Yeah.
Yeah, and take him out to the site there.
Okay.
Are you guys?
Well,
gonna-
gentlemen, Garlic and what is your name again?
Flynn.
Flynn. Garlic and Flynn. I'm not sure I've found any answers here at this temple, though after I opened my eyes after that what seemed like many, many moments, I feel that I have a better handle of at least my own physical self. I don't feel so clouded anymore. If I may, I would like to assist you in investigating these skeletons and zombies, as I have no other purpose at this moment.
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Then I'll do it.
Hey, Garkill. Why don't you go ahead and take our new friend here back over to the inn. I want to hang back and talk to the priest for a moment.
All right. Let's go, Jimothy.
Jiminy. But
Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Jimothy, I like it.
What's
Just
up?
a heads up, guys. I forgot to mention this when I was describing the skeletons.
Oh wait, I think I remember what they were wearing. They were bronze armor guys. Oh no, brass. I'm sorry.
It was bronze. They were wearing bronze armor, much older armor than you're used to. You're used to seeing iron, steel, stuff like that, but this was super old bronze armor.
Like even on the lady that. Oh no, wait, she was just.
we
wearing
didn't
full
do
body.
we didn't do an investigation when we were there, right?
You kind of,
we
I think
did.
you did. You searched the
Did we?
bodies.
Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know if we did like an actual like extra investigation after we killed the zombies. My bad, didn't mean to cut you off.
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys head back to the bar. You want to talk to the priest?
Yeah, I just kind of want to hang back, talk to the priest for a moment, and just ask him what his sense of God,
Jiminy.
what his sense of Jiminy was. I mean, did he pick up on anything or have any kind of insight, maybe able to offer at all?
Well, I did not notice anything other than him being an outsider to the town. He did seem lost, but that was about it. There was no divine sense about him.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Say a quick prayer on my way out and head back to the inn.
Cool.
On the walk, am I able to climb onto one of the buildings and get a look around the town?
If you want to, make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
As you see, like one of the taller houses has a thick gutter bolted to the side. You think I could probably climb that.
Wait a moment, Garlic.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm being useful.
Nothing.
Ah.
I'm fucking falling off the gutter is what you're gonna do.
So as you start going up, you can't get a good grip on it. Even with the bolts going up, they're just so tightly faceted to the gutter that you can't get your fingers in there.
Didn't make him fall on his ass.
Wait a second.
He did roll it.
Hold the beer.
It seems I'm not quite familiar with my whole body as of yet.
He may have rolled a 2. He's still got a 7.
That's kind of ridiculous, by the way. Fucking +5, Jesus.
All right.
Well, now
Garlic,
that you're done trying to climb the building, let's head back to the inn.
now that I'm done embarrassing myself in front of my new friends, I apologize.
Let's say I came around the corner, like I hung back for just just a few seconds to talk to the priest. Kind of came around the corner just in time to see him fall on his ass.
I'm just shaking my head, looking down.
Is there anything suspicious about this river that we're crossing?
Normal river. It's meeting.
We're not crossing the river, though, are we?
There's a bridge.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we're coming
you
from the cross on the fucking street.
You
Back
crossed it
down.
last night. The only odd part about the river, it's not necessarily odd, but it's a rarity, is it's meeting the ocean. So the water tends to mix a bit, and it gets a little bit more foamy near near about the corner right before it goes into the ocean. It gets a little bit
What's
more
this
foamy.
dick, by the way?
The
Used
inn?
to be a
Yeah,
T,
that's
and
the
then
inn.
old A-Rack didn't really.
That's
paint-
the bar. That's
He-
the bar, right?
He
That's where
paints
we're
the same
going.
color as his chosen color there.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay. All right,
I
cool.
was,
So
I was paying for that.
I'm sorry. I
I'm-
thought HQ was the inn. That was like our headquarters.
No, HQ
that's
is
headquarters.
the town.
What? You can't tell him he
No,
wasn't
no,
there for
no,
that.
You're right. You're right. Geography joke.
Yeah,
Roger Wilco.
that was not my doing. I want to make that clear. Like, I am the pink, and I know that I've been kind of dumb so far, but that was not me.
What?
Am I suffering? Look, am I feeling any better now that I've eaten that food?
Oh yeah, you feel a lot better.
Okay, cool.
We're obviously walking up to the inn. I'm gonna look at Timothy and pretty much,
Timothy.
hey,
Calling him
you mind
Timothy.
sticking outside? I noticed that some people were staring at you a little weird. We go inside, talk to our friends, see if we can grab them. We'll head off to take a look at these bodies.
I'm happy to wait.
Ready?
I'll hang with you.
All right, I'll go.
No, that's not me.
Go where? Alright, so I'm gonna enter the inn now. Okay.
I think you might have been talking to Angela,
Was he?
because then I heard the mic shift around.
No, I think he was talking to me. Hey, hey, Rack, Tuck. You guys interested in taking another look at those bodies?
I'm back.
Called
She stands up and like has her sword or her great axe, just tosses it on her back again and says, "Heck yeah, man!"
If you didn't catch that, why I asked if you were interested in taking a look at the bodies.
Yes, yes, indeed. Are we taking our new friend with us?
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that. Me and Flynn feel it would be better to keep him around us. Maybe we can help him find his way if that's okay with you two.
Did he find answers at the church? Temple?
He seems a little calmer, but not what we were hoping for him. But I mean, there's other ways we can try to help him out. So
His story
Fair.
intrigues me.
All right.
I'm glad I'm
Tuck kind of looks over at the guy questioning. Looks over at she looks over at old Arak and was like, "Dude, did I piss him off last night or something?"
You are rather forward, my friend.
I didn't hit on him, did I?
Well, there was talk about the exchange of gold for services.
Did I really? What? Oh
Okay.
boy.
But not like that.
Oh boy.
you guys ready? I mean, Flynn and Jiminy are waiting outside.
Lead on.
Yeah, we're headed out of the inn. We're gonna follow you guys.
All right, I'm gonna obviously because I have some rude ass friends in my party. I'm gonna turn around and pay the barkeep for Tuck's breakfast.
Whoa. I hold on. I'm more
no,
than
he-
capable of paying for my stuff.
When you attempt to pay, he waves his hand and says, "No, bringing me that locket was more than enough of a payment for
I
a
didn't
simple
say.
bread."
My phone pulled up Google. I didn't ask for it to, but my phone pulled it
All right,
up.
well, we appreciate it. We will be back probably later this afternoon, maybe tonight. Please try to hold the rooms for us. It'd be great.
I'll keep the ale cold for you.
Garkle's an uptight asshole that
Alright,
keeps trying to make me
let's
look
go.
bad.
So you guys head back out. Takes you about another hour to get, or however long it is. I think it was like 1 or 2 hours to get out there.
Top was here.
I didn't do that. Like, if you look at
There's
the
the
fonts,
Back in.
they're different.
Oh my.
Did you make a did you make a thing for Chavez
yeah.
yet?
Did you see
Like
the
the
guy
other
with the
one.
ass in the air? Yeah.
So I can see all this, right? Okay.
It's broad daylight out at this point. You guys are. It's probably about with everything you guys had to do. It's probably about noon at this point.
Are these like zombie corpses, regular human corpses?
Whoa,
these
whoa,
are-
whoa.
These are
Where's
just
the
regular
bot?
human corpses, and as Arak just noticed,
Where's the skeletons?
Yeah, they're Tuck is actually bewildered because she definitely helped kill them, and she is like where she wanted to show the guy that she wasn't like joking.
Can I do an investigation roll?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I want to help him look. Can I help him?
okay.
I have a-
yeah.
I
So
got-
you get advantage on this one. What
I got
We forgot to stop
+3
at headquarters, by the way. Fuck.
you did?
advantage. So I do roll 2.
Sorry, Flynn.
Yeah. So you rolled 2d20s, and we'll add. You get the modifier on both.
I
Huh,
don't think I got it.
So
hallelujah.
Well, no, you don't add
Oh,
them
shit.
together. You, you rolled a 10 and a
Just
6.
do it twice.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh.
works. It's fine. You got a 13 and a 9. 13. You do notice that there's the signs of battle are still here. You can see that you guys fought. You can see the different scars on the ground from weapons hitting, blood falling, stuff like that. But the bodies aren't here.
What? Tuck looks around. What the hell, man?
I'm gonna move my way down toward the battle, down. Fuck, if I could talk. More down toward the battlefield where we actually fought down a little further.
Wait, I want to move.
Follow you.
Ah, make it go away. I'm trying to move her.
What?
What the
Make it
Hit the
go-
wrong one.
Make it go away.
Click on the
Click the mouse. Click
The arrow.
the arrow.
There you go.
Up at the top.
Nope, there you that one. Now.
Ah, there we go. Draw a dick on her, for fuck's sake.
I'm assuming everybody's gonna be kind of moving near each other.
Yes.
Hey, you guys, where'd the bodies go that we took care of yesterday? The zombies and the skeletons. You guys see any trails or anything?
Seems there's no evidence of anything.
What the hell?
Really?
Sorry. No, I'm fixing it.
Guys, do you see these cards that are popping up?
They're popping out of nowhere.
You know, I have seen this play at some point in my life. Alice in Wonderland, I believe.
Yeah.
And these cards came out of nowhere. Terrifying, truly.
So when you get closer to the battlefield, you do see footprints, more human-like than undead. There's not a lot of dragging, but you do. I mean, you can see that there's been other zombies here, but there is a set of much more humanoid footprints.
Which direction do they lead?
They
Who are we
lead
playing?
back this way.
Man, we better fucking beat San Francisco.
The brown path.
Didn't we lose to the Lions?
I would like to attempt to climb the tree.
Here we go again.
Rolling a 1.
Breaks his ankle as he lifts himself up.
How far back is it to go back to grab?
It's about an hour.
Fuck it.
Roll.
Yeah, it's about an hour walk, I believe.
Yeah, you get right up that tree. Just it almost seems like you're stepping on air at some points because of your heritage.
I'll look out in the direction of the footsteps.
Tuck watches him.
Since this is you're actually clearing, so it does get to be more wooded, but you can see that it starts to get more swampy the further back you go.
It seems like the tracks lead into a swamp. What do you all want to do?
I know swamps like the backs of my hands. I will lead.
Fucking angel. Oh, that's me.
No, you're up top.
You're at the very
If
top
you
of the
click
map.
on your character, you can move it.
Okay.
Yep, it's the only one you can move.
You're the blue Game of Thrones looking dude.
Got you.
I really blend in with that brown, don't I?
Yeah. It's
You
terrible.
You blend in
I'm
with
gonna go to
all the
green.
colors.
I'm gonna go to the green, that way I can at least see myself.
So what are we gonna do? Follow it?
Tuck wants to see what he's looking at. Tuck's gonna try to climb the tree too.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Luck.
I'm not so sure that's such a good idea, Tuck.
Oh.
Takes you a little bit longer to get up there. You're having to squeeze through areas. As you grab some branches, they snap and you almost fall. But you slowly and surely get up there.
Ah! I get up. I like wiping sweat from me. Woo! Man, you made that look easy.
It just felt like muscle memory. I don't know what happened earlier outside of the temple, but I feel like I have a better grasp of things now.
What happened outside of the temple? What'd you do?
Oh, nothing.
Sure as I
All right. Tuck wants to look around too. Like, can I notice anything special?
Sure, make a perception check.
Oh
And
hell, I don't think I have.
failed.
Roll a 20. What?
Hang on, let me find my. Is it passive?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's a 0. Oh, there we go.
You see that's gonna head into a swamp as well, but beyond that, the trees get pretty thick. It's hard to tell. And actually, Jiminy, can you make me a perception check too, since it didn't have you roll?
Yes.
It's like it knows.
Fuck, I'm trash, dude. Oh, now I'm fucking rolling. Okay.
Raw.
Far off in the distance, it kind of looks like there's some stonework. It doesn't look like natural stone. It looks almost man-made.
Seems like we have some stonework there at the end.
I'm
Where
gonna
the
look at
trail
the other
leads.
people. I see things, guys. It's like stuff over off in the distance. She's trying really hard to be helpful, okay?
Ye old Arak, you seem to be the wisest of the group. What suggests you?
Swamps are dangerous, but I know the nature. I don't know how to say that I know nature, but
Would you say, ye
I
old
know the
Arak, that
wilds
you know
well.
the nature of swamp?
So
I know wilds well. I shall lead on.
I want to walk up to old Arak and just say, "You said swamps are dangerous. Would you say we're entering a
Oh no.
No.
This is one of danger.
Yeah, but how would you say that?
So Tuck's actually gonna look over at Jiminy and say, "Hey, actually, you know, I'm pretty good with nature myself. Tuck is pretty good with that stuff. So
Hmm. I don't pay Tuck much mind. I'm more interested in the turtle. Climb down the tree. Do I need to roll anything?
You cold
Tuck's-
fucking
He
shoulder.
casts
Tuck looks
shade.
like with
It's
her lip
super
coated-
effective.
look, Tuck's
Okay.
lip is poked out. Oh man, she's clearly gotten her feelings hurt now, man. He didn't even listen to her. Damn, I must have pissed him off real good.
All
You
right,
know what
let's
you should do?
move
Can I just
on.
climb down? I can climb down the tree.
You should give him a piggyback
Oh,
ride.
you gotta roll.
Do I gotta roll for that?
No, you can just jump down.
Oh, but Tuck's gotta roll.
I would've. Yeah, can I? Can I get down?
Tuck's fine. Tuck's fine.
There
It's
we
not
go.
like it's super difficult to get down. It's more the climbing up that's difficult.
I
Gotcha.
just wanted to see her fall and stub her toe.
Tuck wants to be helpful. She's gonna offer Jiminy a piggyback ride.
Well, do you want a piggyback ride, Jimmy?
Well, I feel rather light on my feet. I'm not so sure I need help there.
Free
You know.
piggyback ride, guys. Who wants one?
That's
Please.
enough for now, Tuck. Let's move on.
Please.
What the was that Flynn?
Me? No, I'm in the back.
No, not garlic. Flynn.
I would like to check and see if there's anything inside the turtle's shell, perhaps hidden from view.
Where do you think I keep my inventory?
That's not how it works.
It's a bag of holding.
Like perhaps like hanging out from like under his arm or his neck or something like that.
I don't know.
Anything
It wouldn't be a
potential
wouldn't be
value.
a super difficult check. Why? Do you have anything hanging around?
Did he roll for it?
He doesn't have to. I mean, do you have anything hanging out?
Dude, who keeps setting up Hydrate Bot?
I don't know. I'm very smooth. It's smooth scaled.
Welcome
There's
to
no hair on my
SVB
body.
version 5
My
Mod
coloring
Plus.
is a greenish blue, kind of darker blue.
I'm more looking for any potential items.
There's
I need
no
to maintain
items
optimum
really hanging off
hydration,
of me.
babe.
I'm just wearing my cloak and
Dora the
That's
Explorer
about
backpack.
and I got my staff in my hand.
Hmm.
No valuables really shown.
If we're gonna be heading into the swamp, Tuck is actually gonna pull her weapon. She's pretty used to being out in nature, and from her childhood and being shipwrecked, she's good. She's not very trusting of the swamp, and she's gonna pull her weapon out.
This shit's getting serious.
Seeing as Tuck seems to have the majority of the combat experience here, I also unsheathed the weapon that I woke with.
Okay. So actually, if you look at your equipment, you can choose what you have equipped. Because I forgot to have. I just equipped your rapier for you.
Yes, that's what I would have.
Wield or not.
I guess I'm just walking around with it, huh?
It'd be on your side. It's not uncommon to see people with weapons,
Mhm.
especially the ones that have to leave to go do things.
Man, I'm rolling around with a great axe on my back, homie.
Alright, we moving to the swamp?
Yeah. So as you guys are walking through this, the
I do have a
forest,
great axe, right?
can somebody make me a survival check?
Let me check what my survival is. Who's got good survival?
Yeah, I'm proficient, so
My
I got
survival's
I got plus 3.
I do too. Can we both do it?
One of you can get to assist the other to get a advantage.
You want me to do it, Glenn, or do you
because
want
I'm
me-
proficient, I get advantage, or
No, because he's helping you.
oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, that natural though.
Yeah, so with a 17, you guys aren't having any issues navigating. You start to go through, and there's a few times where you see like, oh, this way would make sense, but your natural instincts like, no, I gotta go this way, and you end up you finally start getting to the marshier areas of the swamp, and you can see there's a bit of a more raised area that kind of stays out. There's the lands at one point was very hilly before it got flooded. So the tops of the hills are kind of the areas to walk on versus going into the lower parts where it gets much more marshy and slow going. As you start getting deeper, the smell of decay, and at first you start to get nervous, like, oh my god, that's what we smelled before. You come to realize, like, no, that's what a swamp smells like. You can just almost taste the muddy water in your every breath you take, and you can hear the different animals chirping in the distance, and you can tell this is a very live.
Are there any alligators in the water?
Yeah. Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
God damn it, keep it to perception.
Anyone have good perception? I only have 1.
Glean asks, so Glean gets to roll.
Oh.
I'm actually proficient in perception as well, so can I help him?
Good fuck.
Yeah, you could help him. So Glenn, you get to roll again.
Roll again?
Yeah, so you technically have advantage.
Oof.
All right.
Wait.
That's
Quality
seven.
rolls.
For the 7, a lot of these logs look like they might be alligators, so you're keeping a real close look.
My new companions, if I'm not mistaken, skeletons are typically buried beneath the ground, correct?
The ones we found weren't.
That's where they come from, no? It is customary for your culture to bury the dead, no?
Most
It is. It is.
Tux kind of used to just throwing bodies overboard, so like I don't know, man. The boats that I've been on, we've just kind of bloop into the water.
Turtle.
I'm not so sure. I'm too keen on these waters either.
I'm a sailor. It's not. It's like customary to bury people at sea. It's actually a form of respect as a sailor.
No, I trust you. These waters here in the swamp, though,
Oh.
they frighten me. If I may, I would like to cast Levitate on myself.
How long does Levitate last?
10 minutes.
Sure, absolutely. So for the next 10 minutes, you're able to walk just a little bit above, about 2 or 3 feet above, not having to... You don't have to grace this ground with your presence.
Tux like, dude, do it to me too. Do it to me too. She jumps up and down. Do it to me too. Do it to me too.
I'm not sure if I can. And that's not to say I don't want to. I'm tired after that.
Metagaming pigeon here. Is it a cantrip?
Is it a what?
No, it's part of his race.
You lucky son of a bitch. Tuck is
Listen,
obviously jealous.
You can stop yourself from dying.
Tuck is jealous.
That's a good point, Timothy. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to Flynn and Tuck. Get between them, I guess. Obviously, I don't need to do that here because we're walking to the fucking swamp. But
the hell is that?
That's not me, by the way. I know that that's my colors, but that's not me.
What does that do? I'm sorry.
It just pings an area.
Oh, okay.
kind of like a marker, like so the GM can mark, like kind of like a location we were looking at.
Gotcha. Sorry, I accidentally did that trying to move myself.
Oh, how do you do that? That's so cool.
All right,
I'm
so
tilting.
Let us
are we
continue.
still in the
friends.
same spot in the swamp, or
Okay.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, so, hold on.
lead the way?
Tuck's gonna be the one to kind of lead forward. Just because she's kind of used to being in the swamp.
So is Arak.
Thought you were more of a forest dweller.
I have nature's really high. My nature's +3. My survival's +3. My investigation. I mean, I'm pretty natural because I'm a hermit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that, but I thought you were more woods. And nature helps either way, but...
Well, I mean, a swamp's kind of where I live. That's where my hovel is. It's in a swamp.
Right, you probably fucking sit on the sidewalk in the cement, trying not to get hit by cars.
I guess mine would be kind of more lean towards the sea then, because I'm used to being outside, and I mean, I had to survive as a kid, so as a little orkling.
All right, friends, let's move onward.
Onward and forward.
to victory. Yeah, just need to
I have to find a way to put Zug Zug in this.
Doop.
Work.
Doop.
Work. Complete.
Okay, so
My game
as
just
you are
blew
Maybe
up.
not
moving,
that kind of
as
work.
you are moving through the swamp,
I
you
could've
get to
said
an
that
area
last
where
night. Damn it.
the hill kind of comes to a very steep point, and it's actually pretty naturally choke pointy. And this is what you see.
Oh, it's all white.
Oh.
Mm.
It should be. Should be a map there.
There's a map.
Yeah, you're scrolled in too
Okay.
far. Zoom out.
Like a brown road with like the water in between.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, it showed up for me, but it's all white. Oh, there it goes for her.
It just didn't load.
Very swampy.
Please, Miss Tuck, lead the way. Or are you afraid?
She kind of. You're funny. You're wasting all of your rolls, Frank.
I think you rolled for each of us.
Okay. Uh,
So we're just moving through it, I guess.
sorry, I'm just checking one thing real quick.
Yeah, Arak really needs a white background to his character.
Is there anything different about these waters than the previous location of the swamp?
No, they are very much still they're very much still this murky brown water. It's very hard to see through.
Hmm.
In fact, being able to see through it, all you see is these giant logs underneath. This is an area that is constantly getting broken down, regrown. It's a very chaotic place.
Frank, I'm gonna buy you a microphone for Christmas.
Is it fucking up again? I'm sorry, guys.
Mhm.
No, it's okay. It's just every once in a while.
Yeah, I need to get a new. I've run this thing over like 7 million times with my shit. So,
Oh, so
You're
bad.
fiddling with it, aren't you? I can hear you fiddling with it.
gently hit it with my hand that time.
Why are you so far ahead, friend? You should back up. Let us
Turtle
do the work.
the turtle seems very interested in leading the way. I just follow.
Can I do an investigation check for the area, or nah? If you said anything, it sounded like...
No, I didn't. I was just fixing. I was trying to adjust my mic, see if that would fix it.
Okay.
Gargle.
Yeah.
Over here, in this general area.
Or where?
Oh, sorry, let me do the shift one. You saw some sort of movement.
I still don't know where you marked.
You should have gotten pulled over there.
No?
I didn't pull us.
Really?
Talk about the same place I'm in, or?
No. So if you look down to the right, just look over to the right side of the map.
Yeah, what about it?
This area over here, you saw some movement. You're not sure what it was, but
I'm still not seeing anything, but sure.
Yeah,
Is it the
it's-
torpedo-looking log that's over on the right side?
no. Why are you guys not seeing this?
It's not getting green, yeah.
Hold on, let me reload my map then.
Talking about this thing over here.
Oh!
There it goes.
That's me.
Oh. That's
No,
the torpedo-looking log.
no, over here.
Ah, the
Hey, I
green.
see it now.
Yep, that's the one. Sorry, guys. I was messing up for some reason. Now I have to pull up all these things again.
You said I noticed what?
You saw movement and a bright color, but that's about it. You weren't able to make out what it was.
Hey, did you guys see that down there?
Can I do like
See
a
what?
check on that?
See what?
Yeah, you can
I could do a what?
perception check.
Perception. God, I'm gonna...
What'd you see?
That wasn't
Yeah.
me, guys.
Somebody just spilled all their M&Ms.
Oh, my bag of chips.
No, you're not sure what he's talking about.
I don't see nothing out of the ordinary.
Where are you talking about?
This does make me rather uneasy, if I
Alright.
may.
Garkle. What do you mean, Garkle?
I was down southern. Yeah, just follow me over.
I would like to roll a stealth check,
Whoa,
please.
whoa. Don't
Sure.
go ahead. That's how you die.
Roll me a
Well, how
stealth check.
If you don't know where we're going, then
I mean, you could point. Point, friend. Point.
Holy shit.
I use.
I think he sees it, guys.
You-
I have this slight suspicion.
no, he did stealth.
Chris, you just disappear from existence. Past versions of yourself disappear.
Where the fuck did he go, guys?
Yeah, no,
use,
you guys aren't sure where he went either.
Oh man, do I hear the pew of the rogue sound?
The wild rogue zone.
Shoo.
I'm actually, as we pull in closer to the area that my brother is speaking of, I want to use Divine Sense.
Okay, and that's targeted specifically, right?
As an action, can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. Anything affected by the Hollow spell or another location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
You don't detect anything. Chris, pick a spot and stick to it, motherfucker.
I just moved over here.
Okay, so that's where you're going?
Yeah.
Actually, as you're moving in that bush, you come face to face with a small... Small is a relative term. Small compared to you, but extremely large green...
Green what?
Frog?
Green what?
A frog?
Hold on. And he screams as loud as he can. Ah! As you kind of poke through the bush and see him there.
Holy fuck, shit.
Hold on, no moving, because the
Holy
encounter.
shit.
I'm not gonna say combat, but the encounter has begun.
Damn, I knew I should have taken beast speech.
So that was oh,
Jiminy.
not Jiminy. That was Jiminy that screamed, correct?
No, it was a frog.
That was the frog.
I'm
And
not
then
revealed.
here-
Am I revealed to anything? Like, did it just screech randomly?
It screeched because it saw you because you poked your head through the bush right at it.
Ain't that a
Did
bitch?
wait, did I hear it? I heard it, right?
Oh yeah, you heard it screamed like it didn't sound like it was just an animal scream. It sounded intelligent in the scream.
Okay,
And then
so
you start hearing all through the bushes.
okay, so
Oh,
I
boy.
want to ask Jiminy, was that you?
No, friends, there's a frog here, but come quick. I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, hold on now. I mean,
And
I saw something in the bushes over here. Let's not go too fast.
and as Arak is running by,
He gets
this one
raped.
spots him.
Oh hell.
Way to go, Wyatt.
And you can see that one's
Dude, the turtle has completely disappeared. I'm looking for it and I
I
can't
can't
find
hear
it.
It sounds like he's trying to.
It's right next to the blue
Calm.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. I'm not speaking.
Now you are.
It's like in and out though.
Oh, there it goes again.
I think it's because you just keep moving.
How am I supposed to not move? I'm gonna fucking kill.
All right, go grab your phone and connect to Discord on your phone.
You're
I don't know.
you're
You
just static
probably
now,
didn't
homie.
answer. I was gonna say you probably answered, but we couldn't tell.
I'll buy you a new microphone. I'm down.
Frank ain't broke.
Just send me your address. I'll get that shit to you tomorrow.
It's 5th Street, Webster, Mass.
Kind of like Hells was like, come to 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've
So, you want to fight?
heard his address so many times.
I know.
Dude, that's definitely on my stream too if that was actually his address.
Whatever you said it was his actual address.
I'm telling you, Frank, just connect to Discord on your phone to be easier.
Largest tap any man I've ever seen.
Started screaming at you, dude.
Because your headset is not working.
Frank, just type what you want to say, please.
He's
I
gonna-
feel like the bloop bloop was him saying okay.
Fucking rage quit, dude.
We'll
Nah, he's
translate
gonna
for
get
you,
on his
bud.
phone, probably. It's easier that way. I mean, if his headset's that fucking shit.
Can we continue without him? Can we converse amongst ourselves?
Oh, shh. Hello.
Did you know that?
Hold on.
Oh,
No, I don't want to do that. I want to fucking. Oh, my steps. Steps. Motherfuck.
Do you have headphones?
No, I'm trying to. Yeah, I have the headset that I'm wearing.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you could hook up your headphones somehow to to your
I
phone.
want to have. So I'm gonna mute my phone. I'm gonna play it through my headset.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes. No. Yes.
Hello. And Frank muted his mic. And
What a
muted his mic.
cock.
It only lets me connect once. So one second, let me grab my Xbox headset.
Oh man.
It's only for sound.
Turtle Man.
Yep.
With the power to turtle.
Turtle Man.
Yes.
These frogs. They won't shut the hell up.
Can I do a nature check? Oh, I guess I can't.
Actually,
Well, he's not here.
Are Danger Zone, you there?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question real quick.
Ba-doom.
Yeah.
Ba-doom.
I'll catch on later.
So, Turtle Man,
No, we are.
Yes.
We are Asmar.
tell me
and
about
we do
yourself.
have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
What
Or at
would
least
you
I
like
have
to
resistance.
know?
are you talking to Frank?
We'll always stay here suspended in time and space.
Oh, la la la
How do you feel
la
about these frogs?
la la.
No, we have the resistance the whole
Definitely
time.
don't seem
That's just
like
that-
they
that's
are
just how I want it.
I kind
unintelligent.
of want to show you guys.
Okay, how's
my-
that?
Like, holy
That's good.
shit, what's
Alright.
That works.
Can I do a nature check to see what these things are?
Yeah, nature would work for this one. And actually, as you're looking around, there are people.
Hello.
There's more of them. Well, there's
Yes.
animals jumping out and kind of waving spears and shouting at you in a different language.
Oh, good.
Just,
Good.
Do we know the language? Is there any way to figure it out?
I'm willing.
Can any of us understand what they're saying?
I know for a fact none of you can
Okay,
understand
that's
this,
Is it lizard?
unless you have some sort of comprehend language spells.
No problem at all.
Is it lizard speech? Because I can understand lizard.
What the hell is
It's
that?
not lizard speech.
The
I rolled a
dog
12.
food that I
but-
had, one of my dogs, she's got bad allergies.
Yeah, these aren't rare, and especially being within the area. You know these are called
Yeah,
grungs.
I'm sorry.
Rungs.
Donkey.
Yeah, it's grung with a G at the end. And you know that they are very territorial.
Ah.
But can everybody make me a perception? Actually, can Flynn, Tuck, and Garkle make me a perception check?
Yeah.
For 15 gold, I can.
That's not how this works. You're the one who's missing out on information.
You say me, Tuck, and Flynn?
Yeah, just.
Yep.
Yeah, my rolls are on point.
Jess is
Seeing
up
shit.
from her computer, but hang on, I'll do one real quick.
Oh, it's gonna yell at you.
I hope so.
Am I able to move while these things are fucking screaming?
Hold on, just wait for the. I want to. Everybody can move, but I'm kind of do this in an initiative order where they do something, then you guys can do something.
Okay, got you.
We all suck.
So Flynn, you there?
Wait, no, he's gonna go back to his computer.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. You notice that the yellow one and the red one both look stronger, but they also look like they've been beat up. Like they're wounded and you can see there's recent wounds as well as some almost still bleeding. and they're not acting friendly, but they're not acting hostile either. They're waving spears, and you can't tell what they're saying, but they're waving spears at you, but they haven't attacked yet.
Sorry.
So they're not acting hostile. They're acting defensive.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like kind of.
I think we should move through this area and leave them be.
Hold on. Do I realize that they're being defensive, or are they just screeching at us?
Well, they haven't attacked you yet. I mean, they're waving weapons, but they haven't attacked you.
We're talking about Gung Ho Sally over here.
I'm actually going to defer to the judgment of my party for once. And especially to old Iraq. I actually kind of trust that guy. So.
So the two green ones closest to you guys are actually moving back. Still waving their spears, but they got in front of the pass.
So we're not going to be able to get past them then. We have to go the other way.
I would say we should let them.
What do they look like? Are they like freaking like monster looking things? They just like forest critters?
If they weren't swinging weapons at you, spears and such, they'd be kind of cute. They're small creatures. They very slick frog-like skin. You can tell there's some sort of film on their body. The yellow one has the black around its mouth and is much larger and more imposing. While the other ones stand at maybe 2-3 feet tall. That one's a solid 4.5 feet. The red one in the back is carrying a staff rather than a spear.
All right.
So
I have a bell in my inventory. I would like to ring the bell at them and see if they respond to it.
While the yellow and the red ones still seem cautious, the two green ones in front of you kind of cock their head. They're no longer they still have their spear in their hand, but they're no longer waving it at you, pretending to poke you with it or threatening to poke you with it.
So I'm actually going to close the distance between me and my friend with my weapon at the ready, so that if they try to hit me, I'm going to lose my shit on them.
Hold your weapons. I do not believe they mean us harm.
I grunt.
All right, guys, give me 1 minute.
Alright, and they're definitely looking you up and down. They're looking around you, seeing what you have on your back and stuff.
I'm not entirely sure, friends. I can't tell if they're preventing us from moving forward out of some issue with a territorial dispute.
Do you want to try and step forward?
No, I don't.
I will.
No.
I will. Tuck will.
No.
You're not getting talk.
No.
Tuck will. Tuck's
honestly, that was the best way this this encounter could have started. That's amazing to me.
Sorry about that.
You stepped right in front of me. Just ah!
What?
Fucking bullshit, dude.
What?
There's no way you both could have been there's only a fern between you guys. There's no way.
Alright.
Even with how stealthy you were being, you were essentially right in front of him.
So what are we doing? What I miss?
Nothing really. I was just going over the situation again.
So I'm gonna stick by Flynn because he is in a much bigger set of armor than I am.
Ye old Iraq.
Does it seem like they're in a dispute with each other, or does it seem like the green ones are kind of trying to protect, or the yellow ones are trying to protect the green ones, or?
They're working as a unit. They don't seem to be protecting each other as much as they're working as a unit. So you can see the two green ones have stepped into the pathway, and the red ones kind of taking cover behind that tree, and the yellow one's blocking you from walking through that water. The other green one has a sling in its hand.
No, you don't understand. She likes to fight.
Do we know if that was the direction that the stone wall building was?
That is the direction. You're following this path to get to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna hold my weapon out in front of them. I'm moving forward.
As you take a step forward, they start poking their spears at you again, trying to get you to back up.
Yeah, I'm not backing down from them. They're just pissing me off.
Make an intimidation check.
Hey, Tuck, get them out of our way. Need to move forward.
As they're doing that, can I discreetly equip a dagger in my free hand? When am I throwing
Absolutely.
daggers?
God damn it!
How do I?
Can I give her a help? Because I have pretty good intimidation.
How do you know what you have
No,
equipped? I'm sorry.
So if you go to your equipment, and you can click on the left side and just do equip.
Okay, got you.
So as you go to like give them like a bestial roar, you choke on a fly goes right into your mouth, and the two frogs are like.
Are they laughing at me?
You're mimicking? Oh.
Oh, shit.
No, they're laughing at her.
Damn it!
There's intelligence behind these creatures. They're not just beasts.
I'm gonna step forward too.
Again, they're like.
Intimidation.
You can try.
Let me see
You're a
if I-
turtle.
Well, I can't really persuade them, so I'm gonna have to.
You can't persuade him unless you can talk to him, right?
Exactly. Oh yeah,
Ass.
they're getting the fuck out of my way.
So as you see Tuck coughing up a lung, you kind of make yourself as big as you can and walk up. Your heavy footfalls sinking into the mud. You're much larger than these frogs are, and they kind of slink back a bit, and they take a step back.
Oh, you didn't do anything. You suck.
But they're definitely intimidated by you. But they're also afraid of the people that they're with. There is a hierarchy here, and they're not going to back down that easily.
Damn.
So,
What? What's the game going?
Why don't you guys check your
Make a
inventory?
This game, you think?
Huh?
Fine. It's going fine.
I want to pull out the amulet
It's going fine.
and wave
The
it in
gold
front
one?
of them.
Like, just
Yeah.
starting to get-
Didn't you give that to the homeboy?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
you gave that to the dwarf.
Interesting stuff. No, we're playing like 3 hours.
They check our inventory.
I mean, is there anything in there they could use? Like you guys got a lot of stuff in those packs that you got in the beginning of the game. See if there's anything in there you can use.
Hmm.
I've got a ration. I've got one ration left.
I was thinking about that. One, two.
Pop that out and break it into a few pieces and kind of toss it out in front of us to see if they're interested.
As you toss it out in front of you, they're like, you can see them like, what's that? And then it hits the mud, and they're like, the fuck, dude? They're both kind of looking at it like, the hell did you throw that in the mud for?
okay, so seeing them do that, I'm going to break the ration in half and put it in my hand and kind of hold it out towards one of them.
So the one that's closest to you actually reaches out and like slowly, like real cautiously, grabs it and pulls it away and starts eating it. Where he touched your hand actually goes numb.
Son of a bitch, my hand's numb.
Stop
that-
Can't feel my fingers.
Well, it's not that bad, but it's almost like it's asleep.
Take it
Um,
up.
and
Tingly. Oh, no.
Bill
And,
Cosby, is that you?
Somebody was in.
no, it ends there. It's not like it's spreading through your body at all. But it seems that film on their body may be dangerous.
So I'm shaking my hand to try to get it to wake up.
It wakes up after a minute or so.
I'd say, hey guys, don't
Um,
touch them. They just took my hand went numb. Don't touch them.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
Can I cast a spell to the frog on the bottom of the light? I want to cast command and flee.
Oh,
So the one, which one?
How do I do the circle, guys?
The green frog on the bottom?
Yeah, the green frog on the bottom, the one that's like right under Iraq.
Sure, what's the DC on that?
What do you mean? The
So what sort of DC is it? It should say
Wisdom.
in the spell, like, wisdom? And what's your spell DC?
you mean my wisdom DC?
Yep, so you have a spell or a spell casting modifier or something? No, a casting
Should
modifier.
say hit/DC.
Yeah, if you click on your sheet, if you click where it says spells,
Yeah.
right at the top it'll say modifier, spell attacks, and save.
Oh, modifiers +3 spell attack is 5.
Yes. Is there one more? Is there like
Oh, yeah,
it should be
13.
double digits. Okay, so yeah, he rolled a 7 anyway. So, yeah, he this one's going to turn tail and run. Like he's sprinting off into the distance.
This shit, I'm out.
Alright, so since they're backing into the corner, I'm
But
gonna
with
scoot on down. a
with
little.
that, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Pissed him off.
What's initiative?
D20.
20
INT.
plus 3.
Oh yeah, do I?
Okay.
Yep. Plus
Add 2 to that, so 14.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it
Killing
looks
it.
like Enrob's
That's the
going
that's the
first.
saving throw,
Oh.
right? Initiative.
It's not a saving throw, but yeah, it's just your modifier.
Yeah. Okay. So INT is plus 1.
Oh shit, I looked at the wrong thing. It is
No.
0.
Initiative is right next to your armor class, like on the sheet. If you look right there, there should be a number right there. It's not your
Yeah.
intellect.
Okay. Yeah. I see it. Yep. I got you.
Tied.
Oh nope, that's the wrong one. That's still a grung. He is a grung wildling.
Like I'm going last.
Oh,
Well.
And he is Grung, elite warrior.
Elite warrior. That's what I want to hear.
Hmm.
So, let me see. Oh. So, let's see. We got Flynn rolled a 12.
Yep.
Tuck rolled a 12. Kuntz rolled a 20.
Wyatt rolled 21.
Gargle rolled. Oh, Riot rolled 21. And Gargle
I rolled a
rolled a
9.
9. 9. And then we go descending order. Cool. So the green grungs are going to go first, and this
You're doing
one
this
is
both again.
yeah. So the green one's going to act together. The red one will act on its own. The yellow one will act on its own.
Okay.
Let's see. The grung is going to. Oh, the hell! There should be a melee option there. He is going to stab Arak.
Isn't he afraid of me? Isn't he afraid of me, though?
And
Check,
rolls a
bitch.
5. So, and it says range, but that's his only attack. So it's his. It would be the same either way.
So you need to
He rolled a -1, so he auto fails. And this one in the back is gonna have to move up.
Are there only 2? Oh, it's actually showing dagger. I see.
2.
Dagger's showing 3
And
of
is
them.
going.
One ran away.
It's not coming back though,
Oh,
right?
Because it's Grung, Wildling, and Grung Elite.
Okay.
Yes. So each one has it. These are different types.
Okay.
And the other Grung is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to whip a dagger at Tuck. He rolled a 20.
It's not the,
so I need to do a Constitution
You
saving
died
throw.
instantly.
Doesn't Wyatt have 2 Constitution too, or Constitution?
No, he missed me.
Yeah, he missed Wyatt.
Fuck. Poisoned it.
Saved
Oh,
by
yeah.
the bell.
So you only take 3 damage. It's all that extra number is because of the it crit on that second one, but it doesn't get that crit, so you're only taking 3 damage. And that brings us to Arak,
Rockanox.
who again rolled ungodly in the initiative order.
Seriously.
I'm gonna use Arms of Hadar.
Oh wow, he's got that
My,
spell.
invoke the arms. Well, you know what it is, right?
Oh no, it doesn't work in this one. I can look it up real quick
Bunch of
because I have
fucking
your character.
tendrils, dude.
It's basically a 10 feet in front of me, all around each creature that is in that Area must take a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can then take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, creature takes half damage but suffers no effect.
Yeah, that shit is so overpowered for the level that we're at right now.
So yeah.
Okay, so the 2d6. Let's see the damage.
Wait, why are you saving?
What happened? Fuck.
10 feet.
He has to
And
roll
it-
damage,
Is it-
so you roll initiative
front of
for
him.
to see if you actually take the hit, and then you roll the damage.
You're not in front of him.
Got you.
Is it specifically in front of you, or just each creature within 10 feet of you?
It says
Each
that
creature within 10
tendrils of dark energy erupt from you, batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. That includes,
Friendlies.
so it'll be 10 feet would be Evander all the way to the tree, I believe. So it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so it only hits the one grung, but 2 of your teammates.
No, I don't think that does team damage.
So you need to roll 1, 2.
But if you wanted to,
Constitution?
Roll a
you could
strength
move
save.
here
Oh, okay.
without provoking any attacks of opportunity and use the spell there.
Yeah, I'll do that. Same thing.
Okay. So
He
that
does
will
that
hit.
even though he cast a spell.
He didn't know how it worked exactly, so I'm okay with like adjusting it a little bit.
Okay.
So now I hit
Like
him.
later on, if once you guys know all your spells, I'm like, no, fuck you. You said you're gonna cast it over there. But yeah. So each one of them has to make a strength save,
Mm-hmm.
and your spell DC is 12.
Boy, that's one brave turtle we have there.
Well, with a fucking con modifier, or with a
AC.
yeah, with an AC of 17, 1, 4, they both take the damage. This is gonna be a short fight,
Well,
guys.
there's 2. I hit everybody, all 4 of them.
Yep,
they're
so
all
that's the
in.
2 grungs, and I'm gonna go to the other ones now. Oh, he also has a shit score, 11. Real short fight, guys.
I think
And it's only 6 damage. Okay, cool.
they need
I'm
to
less
take-
scared.
Oh.
And then the Elite Warrior. Jeez, they all have fucking shit. Okay, so they all take 6 damage.
Nice.
Minus
He's awfully
6.
brave for being a warlock
Minus 6.
because he doesn't have a whole lot of health.
Minus 6. So, nope. It would be.
Well, that's pretty fun.
So,
Yeah, they are.
enter. Minus 6. And minus 6. Okay. And they are all. They can't take reactions, right?
No, not.
And is that it? As far as the necrotic damage, can't take reaction. I was like, okay, that's it.
Well, they
Cool.
can't-
So is that all you're doing?
Well, I can only dip out 5 yards, right?
So you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could move out 2. You could move to here, but the red and the green grung are going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Well, I thought. Oh, do they get opportunity? I thought they could do reaction.
You're right, because that is a reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna dip out to there then.
What did I do with my phone?
Cool.
Oh.
So that brings us to Jiminy.
The cricket.
Mini cricket. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm rolling a stealth check. Fucking hiding like.
Do you have the ability to hide yet? I know. Do the rogues get that right off the rip?
What do you mean?
Because you're in combat's a little bit more difficult to hide.
Oh, okay.
But I think you might have it already. Sneak attack, thieves can't, cunning.
He can't sneak
You do.
attack.
You have the cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take a dash, disengage, or hide. So you can use your bonus action to hide.
He can use
Oh, to
bonus
do
action
that.
to hide, and then if he gets it,
Yeah.
So you'd still roll a stealth check, but you can use your bonus action instead of your main action.
Roll.
Wow.
You have 15.
Everybody else's rolls are so much
Let me
better than mine
see.
tonight. I'm cursed with Will Wheaton syndrome tonight.
What there?
if he can move it, then attack and he sneaks attack.
plus 4. Yep. So as far as you know, you are stealth. So you can still move, and you can attack.
Are there any signs of them having seen me?
You'd have to move to see if they react to you moving.
Got ourselves a coward.
I'm gonna go ahead and freaking roll on over here then.
How did we know if it was bonus action again? Oh, never mind. I'll add. Good.
Is there any reaction to me moving here?
Yeah, the green one on the back does watch you move there.
And I noticed that without having to take any rolls or anything like that?
Yeah, no, because his head just literally followed you. It wasn't like he was subtly watching you.
Gotcha. Do I have an opportunity to throw my dagger at him?
Absolutely, you can throw it at anybody. Probably not the red one. Actually, the water's cover, and the green one would probably be as well, like the far green one.
Damn,
But
that's
the
one
yellow.
that's on me. That bitch. All right, well we'll hit the yellow one then. This ombre right here.
I don't think you can shoot that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. With him being that like perfect diagonal away from you, yeah, you could throw it that way.
Isn't that Oh no, it's when he's in between, right? Between two people.
Yep. But yeah, no, you could hit him with that without having to roll a disadvantage.
I'm tossing that shit.
Right, let's see it.
What fucking.
So it'd be
He better not hit me with it.
D20 plus Dex plus plus proficiency.
That's the
'Cause you're
damage is
proficient with
D20.
daggers.
Damn.
No, this is just to see if he can hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Please don't roll a 1.
20 plus dex plus what?
Alright.
Oh yeah, 17 absolutely hits. So it'd be 17 plus Dex plus proficiency, because he's proficient with daggers. A 17. Actually, let me just double check before I'm just willy nilly. Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
What the fuck's my elite warrior? Oh yeah, you hit.
Good.
So the dagger should say what sort of damage it does right next to it.
Equipment dagger does. Let's add it up. Fuck.
If you click on it, it'll
Damage
actually open up the thing on the side.
1d4 plus 3.
So yeah, that's yours. So you'd roll 1d4 plus 3.
We're out of water.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. So
Out of
one.
water.
Fuck.
So 6 damage.
I don't think that counted. I just rolled 1d4. Okay, no.
That's fine. You can just add the 3 afterwards.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Math.
Does that count? Is that even good? I don't even know. Fuck you,
Uh,
bitch!
3 on a d4 is beating the odds.
I just thought about it.
It's a 50-50 chance that you get below that.
Can I mock him at the end of my turn?
Sure.
How's that dagger feel, you fucking yellow bitch? Yeah, I bet that shit hurt.
So now it's the the Grungling Wildling's turn. And he's the one that I get to have fun with.
He's a caster.
So what he is going to do... that seems like it's wrong. What is going on with this character sheet right now?
He's not very angry for his friend.
What the fuck happened to this goddamn character sheet? He is going to cast...
Ooh, he's a spellcaster.
He is. He is going to cast Bark Skin on the yellow one.
I wonder what Barskin does.
It's a mystery to everybody.
It makes
Let me just make sure that is not a touch spell. Just so I'm not screwing you guys over.
Boy, I bet you wish you casted that earlier. You guys can't tell I'm very aggressive in a fight.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be a touch. So he is going to have to 1, 2, and cast on him. So his... Well, you guys don't know what happened. But you do see his skin harden and almost start to crack all over his body.
What happened to my dagger after it hit him?
It's still sticking in him, and when it cast that, it actually started to push out and then fell out of him.
Cool.
Oh, cool. I've heard of this before.
Well, I'll leave that to you, Orc Lady.
And that is the end of his turn. 6. And that brings us to the Grung Elite Warrior,
Right.
who is going to sprint right at the one that cast that spell to scare his friend. And he is...
I didn't know he was his friend. That's the question.
I mean, he knows he was his friend. He is going to... dagger you.
Yanked.
Which is a critical hit. Let's see the DC 12 save.
What do you mean DC 12?
You got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
And make sure you check your saving throws, because some of you will have higher for certain things.
So what dice do I roll? Because it's 14 plus 2.
Sheets were on here.
So your Constitution would be
20 plus
yeah,
2.
so it'd be a D20 plus 2.
Oh, that sucks.
Click the con, like click your little con box, and it would
That does suck. It's gonna be a lot of damage. So that's 7. Do 7 plus 11, 18 damage.
I think you might have died.
Did?
Yeah, I have 17 health.
Well, you're not dead.
Wow.
You fall to the ground. And you are considered poisoned, which is not good.
You got fucked up.
Healer?
He is. You're a healer. So as this yellow grung with this tattered bark-looking skin runs up to him and just right underneath his armor gets up underneath him, and you see blood just pour down the thing's arm as it pulls the dagger out. As Garkle hits the ground, his lifeless corpse, eyes closed.
Oh, my brother!
Garkle's dead?
Tuck, it's your turn.
Seeing one of my companions fall, I'm going to actually run up to that guy. It's actually going to send me into a rage. And so I'm going to run over to him, and I'm going to swing at him with my great axe.
Let's see it.
My time is nay.
Time is nay. That does not hit.
Holy fuck.
No, it does. I'm kidding. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry.
I'm like, what the fuck is DC?
I thought I was being sarcastic enough. I'm sorry.
No, that was very damn. Like this guy's a badass. How'd it go? If that didn't hit, I was leaving. I swear to God, I
was leaving. Bye, Glenn. Roll up a new character while we escape.
I would like freaking do another stealth check and just see if I could take anything off his corpse and then leave.
So that's
9 damage.
9 damage to him.
That hit him hard, and as this axe cuts through the skin, the first layer almost seems like wood. But when it got under that, you get a nice gouge right under his side, as he winces in pain and screams out. Flynn, it's your turn.
Seeing my brother fall, I'm gonna move over here. I'm going to bonus action. No, I'm going to action. I'm going to use my lay on hands ability, and I am going to heal my brother. I'm gonna put kneel down, put a hand on my brother, and I'm going to heal him for 4 points.
Okay, Glenn, you are now conscious again with
On the ground.
4 hit
And
points.
Bonus
4 points, okay.
Yeah, and the bonus action going to begin concentrating on my Wrathful Smite.
Just real quick question. Do I just change my current health right now to 4? Is that what I gotta do?
Yes. Yes, you're at 4 health. You are still prone, though, so it'll take half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, so bonus, my bonus action will be to begin concentrating on Wrathful Smite. And as I start to mutter a little bit under my breath, I'm standing up, looking directly at the yellow fucking frog thing there.
DM, I have a question.
Sure.
One of my bonus actions is 2-weapon fighting. Does that mean I can pull out my hand axe next round and swing with both of them?
No, because your great axe is a 2-handed weapon.
Okay.
That's really just there to remind you that you can do that.
I don't have.
Aren't you supposed to be doing 5 damage for your rage instead of 3? Because when you rage, you get the extra 2 damage.
You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks. +2 damage, +2 melee damage with strength weapons. So yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So he actually took 11 damage. And Flynn, is that the end of your turn?
4, 5.
I am going to use. Let's see. I only used 5. What's that? 10, 5, 10. So I only used 10 feet. So I'm going to move over here.
Right. Just as a heads up, that last square that you just moved into is rough terrain, so it'll count twice.
That's fine. I don't mind being in the rough terrain there, but I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay.
How much is the block?
Gargle.
I'm sorry.
So each block is 5 feet,
Gotcha.
but
okay.
moving through rough terrain will count as 10.
Gotcha.
So the water everywhere will count as 10. And Gargle, that's your turn. Do you want to stand up for half your movement? He will have advantage on you when he tries to attack you. If you
I'll
don't.
stand up.
Okay, so it just takes, instead of 30 feet of movement, you only have 15.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Garlic,
cast
come here.
Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure.
What is that?
Do that wound cure and stuff.
Is that D8 plus 3 hit points?
Cure wounds. 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier, so 1d8 plus 3. Whew, 11 hit points.
Nice, maxed it out.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Alright, that puts me at 15 health now.
Damn, you almost went from full health to no health to full health in one turn. Low levels are wild.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Just checking. I think I have a bonus action.
So you can cast any cantrip as a bonus action, but you can't do 2 spell levels.
I can't cast a cantrip?
So you can cast it if it's a bonus action. You can cast it. If it's an action, you can't. So the way it works is
a regular cantrip then, right?
I can hit him back.
no, you can't because all yours do require an action.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
what I meant by that is you can't cast 2 spells of first level or higher in a turn,
Okay.
except for some very specific cases, which won't come up anytime soon.
Does he get
But if you
advantage
have,
if I move away?
He will get an attack of opportunity. Because he got hit by the thing, so he can't. No, you can move away.
Okay, and what was half mine? So, right, I'm gonna move
Move
over.
3 squares.
Move here.
Okay. Brings us to the. You done?
Yeah.
Brings us to the green grungs.
Didn't
Um,
agree on that? No.
Sorry, what was that, Eric?
Well, did he attack him on the reaction because he moved away?
No, because he got hit by your Hands of Hadar.
Oh,
And actually, Eric, you should be moving before the grungs are, because players get to go first when I play.
okay. Well, then I'm gonna get the fuck out. I'm gonna go back to
Get the fuck
and
out.
so
Fuck
it's my
this
turn
shit,
now.
I'm out.
Nope, because their turn has not come back around yet. Actually, is it your turn or their turn?
I thought you just said it was my turn.
His turn.
No, like, do they get it back at their turn?
Yeah. Once it comes back around to their turn, they get reactionary back.
Until its next turn. So yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. So now I can attack if I so
Mhm.
choose. Okay, just 1 second. I'm gonna cast I'm just gonna go straight out, balls out, and do Eldritch Blast on the guy that almost killed Glenn.
Okay.
So I got.
Now we have
Mine is
this rogue in the
Sparkle.
group.
But I have to roll my
Translating for
1d10 again.
my viewers.
So you have to roll to hit first. So you have to roll a d20 with your, I believe it's charisma for you, as well. Do you have proficiency with the spells?
Yeah, I got a +4 on it. I'm just gonna roll it, and we'll add.
Yeah,
So
so at the top of the spell sheet, it actually says what your spell attack is.
A 10 does not hit.
Actually, it's 10 plus 2. Plus 4. Yeah, it's 10 plus 4 plus 2 because of this one thing I just got. Can't remember.
So 12 also doesn't hit.
Okay.
Damn.
Fuck.
Wow.
Well,
Turtle.
I don't got nothing to do for a bonus.
Hex.
Doesn't hit, really?
Well, he also has the bark skin, but no, a 12 wouldn't have hit him originally.
Holy fuck.
What do you mean? 13 is not that high of a hit.
I mean...
Most DC saving throw or DC stuff is going to be around like the 15 range.
But Wyatt, remember you have Hex.
I do have it. But
Oh, that is bonus action.
am I allowed to use that now since I just do that?
Yep, because that the spell you just cast is a cantrip.
Okay, then I'm gonna use Hex on pieces. I guess I'm gonna use it on the guy next to the stump facing me, since he's probably easier to hit.
Not this one.
Yes, that one. And I'm gonna roll my d20 to.
How do you do that? How do you
See
do
if-
the thing?
I think Hex just
Figured it out.
hits him, right?
Everybody else has figured it out, but I can't figure it
Probably.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
One bonus action. You place a curse on a creature. Yeah, you don't have to attack.
Okay, so Hex is on him. That's
Yep.
I guess all I can do. So it's the next person, which is the people I just hit.
Yep. So now it's the green grungs. What stat do you choose to give him disadvantage on?
Strength.
Here.
Strength. Okay.
You
Oh,
sure?
dude.
On
Dude,
that guy, I'm pretty sure.
I think they have a -2 to strength. He ain't succeeding on any strength checks he makes. Yeah, him.
How do you do that ping on the map?
I just
Hold your
click and
mouse
hold.
button.
Oh, you click and hold. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Interesting.
Fireworks. Yeah, but him seeing what happened is going to turn and run like a coward.
Bad.
Call me.
You vagina? I want that freaking poison dagger. You get back here now.
Um,
That's hilarious. How
Leave
about
it
my poison dagger back?
and his compatriot is going to do the same.
Oh no. I want one of their poison daggers.
I want to laugh. I want to cackle.
They like
And
full-
that's-
full like action dash and everything. Just fucking got the fuck.
Oh yeah,
out of
they're
there.
out of there. They're done with this. Jiminy, it's your
Fuck
turn.
this shit, I'm out.
Alright. Well, since I got that cunning action still, let's just have another try at throwing into stealth.
Let's see it.
So those motherfuckers ran away, they can't really see me now that well now.
Those guys are out of the fight completely.
Ew. He
As
smacked
far
the
as you
shit
know,
out
you're
of me.
stealthed.
As far as he knows.
Stop saying that shit today. Alright, take a step
So you-
forward. Does anybody see me?
They're focused on the other people in the fight. They weren't looking at you to begin with.
Alright, I'm about to fucking walk over here and stab this motherfucker in the side of the fucking shit.
Hey, move to the. Can you move to the other side of
He's
him, Travis?
flanking,
Up
too.
here.
I don't think I have enough movement for that. But no, I do. Never mind. Good.
Now you get the extra, right?
With the 21, I'd say you make it there. So you get sneak attack bonus. You don't get the crit.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
He's
Crit-
flanking too.
Crit. Yeah, so you would have gotten advantage anyway, but you're gonna get the sneak attack. Actually, you would have gotten sneak attack damage being in the other spot. You're about to do a bunch of damage, so you get to attack with advantage. So you get to roll a d20 twice to see and take the higher one, and then add your modifier.
Oh, bro.
No.
Real close. Real close. So go ahead.
Decisions.
Wait, what?
A 17 hits. A 17 hits.
What about the
Well,
one?
7. No, the 1 does not hit. No.
It's like the Super Troopers is like, what, that little guy right there?
Don't worry about
Don't worry about that.
You don't have to worry about that little guy. So yeah, now you get to attack with your sneak attack as well. Which your sneak attack, I believe, is 1 or 2 d6s right now.
Fuckload of damage to this guy.
Damn, I should have been a rogue.
It's
You can take an
1 extra
action.
d6 damage.
So you get to roll your weapon's normal damage, which is a 1. You get 1d8 plus 3 plus another d6.
So 1d8 plus
So you get 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 3.
Huh.
Then just do the other d6.
Huh. I also punch him for 2, because I fucking did a dual ability thing, right? Like a dual attack.
You said you took
Bad
it.
idea.
Yeah, so I threw
you
my
said-
dagger,
He's
but I still
poisoned.
have an empty-handed thing.
I didn't see that. Oh, there it goes.
Unarmed strike for 1.
Before you even get the chance to unarmed strike him, he goes down hard.
Yeah. Stab him in his shit, dog. Alright, I'm good.
And that brings us to the wild grungling. And he is-
Grungalunga.
Don't ingredient.
You guys- You guys
I
see
love that
him
episode of
cast a
Futurama.
spell. You're not sure what it is. I just want to double check.
Okay.
Wise turtle, what do you think of that?
So you see him touch his forehead, close his eyes, and cast a spell, and he jumps. Like,
Jesus, there was a fire.
I think he, I just need to look at what this is real quick, because this could be crazy long.
Motherfuckers blow, dude.
So
Like,
it's tripled. He jumps 75 feet away.
Fuck.
So he's just poof, gone.
all
Gone.
the way over there.
Well, that was
Like, he's
Does he
further
go
than
down
that.
for rough terrain? Oh no, I guess he jumped.
No, because he jumped. You guys surmise that he cast the jump spell on him, which triples his jump distance, and he already has a jump distance of 25 feet.
Fucking frogs, dude.
I can still hit him.
Gone.
How do I?
So is
Well,
that
he's further. Yeah, he's further than that, and you guys can try. He's
How do
gone.
I see how far away?
You guys
he
could
is?
try and catch up to these little green ones before they make it out of the map.
good.
Or actually, you could pursue them into the woods if you wanted to. It doesn't just end because it hits the edge of the map. You guys can pursue them. So yeah, he's another 25 feet away. I just put him there because that's the direction he was going in.
Ye old Iraq, what do you think?
I think he's quit the fight. I think we should move on.
Oh, I'm still raging, so I'm gonna chase after him.
I don't think we have anything to fear if those green ones are running in that direction unless they're going to find friends.
I think that's the direction we were headed to begin with.
Exactly. I concur. Can I check
think-
this guy's body?
I definitely think we should ignore the one that ran off, that jumped away, and then keep moving toward where we were going.
Did the one that jumped away, did he seem scared or like determined?
Oh no, he was out of there. Like he did not want to continue that fight.
Okay, so he was
Fuck this
done
shit, I'm out.
Alright.
No, these guys are cowards by nature.
So I'm worried about him alerting his friends, but since he's being a little pussy bitch.
I mean, he might, but he's 75 feet away. Next turn he'll be 150 feet. Turn after that, he's just
There's
gonna
no
keep
way I'm
going.
gonna catch him.
Get lost in the swamp eye.
Alright, are we out of combat now?
I don't know, Tuck. Do you want to chase him?
No, she doesn't. She went to go get some water, but she said no.
Trust me,
Okay,
he
so
sits back down. I'm chasing him.
Right?
so yeah, you can search his body.
I want that dagger that he's got.
So the dagger, the poison that was on the dagger is a coating off of their skin.
What?
Hmm.
No, it's,
So any
they
poison that's
asked
on
if
there, I
they
believe,
changed
lasts
something,
about an
she said
hour.
no.
That's
And
it.
then,
All that has a
They
definitive
said yeah, and then
time.
she sits back down and goes,
I think that's just the general rule of thumb when you apply something to a weapon, it lasts for an hour, and then it's gone. The effectiveness kind of just wears off.
So I don't want to touch
Jason?
anything that he's had.
Remember when Tuck touched one of the bodies, her arm went numb? Or
Yeah, I
hand?
definitely don't want to touch him.
I think we should move on, man.
Fuck,
Not
dude.
so fast. Can I
Listen, this
poke
guy-
at him with my javelin to see if he's got anything on his body?
Yeah, try and get his clothes off real quick. See if.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Serious? I was about to hit his head with a hammer. I'm looking at my inventory. It's just things to do with him.
Investigation. What you got?
So yeah, one of you make an investigation check with advantage since the other one's helping you. One like you're propping up the body with either your axe or your javelin, and
Solid roll. Solid roll.
even
Wow.
more
What does
solid.
that mean with advantage? I'm sorry.
So advantage means you get to roll the d20 twice and take the better of the two rolls.
Oh.
Disadvantage is the opposite. So
Yeah, you
instead
take
of
the
rolling it, you roll twice and take the worse. In
God.
past editions, you would add 3 minus 5 plus 4 add 6. Like there was so many different things to take into account that with this edition they were just like advantage, disadvantage. We're done.
Don't give me that damn.
Damn, guys, we don't see shit. Y'all blind.
So you find the dagger. He has a few daggers on him. I'd say he has like 3 daggers on him. That's about it.
I would like.
These guys. You find a few like rotted, half-eaten, mice and different small animals, and from the forest, squirrels.
They all.
But
rotten.
I mean, they're not super rotten, but they're definitely weren't caught in the last day.
We don't want
They've
them.
been stuck in a sack with other corpses.
Very perceptive.
All right.
Alright, I said we just keep moving.
Yes. So as you guys move
Other
deeper
just
into the. Yes, you say you get 3 extra daggers. Do you want to try and find your other one?
Nah, I'll just grab the 3 here and call it good.
Okay, so you have 3 extra daggers now. Well, you can call it 2 extra daggers now. As you guys continue into the swamp, as you start to crest over an area that kind of begins to rise out of the swamp, you crest over it and you're looking down on what looks like an old ruined keep. Most of it's sunken into the swamp, but there is a good corner of it that's still established and not tipped over, falling apart. As you look at it, you can see 1 or 2 skeletons walking along the ridge, and a zombie carrying a dead grung body in with it.
Is
And
that off the edge of the map that we have here?
sorry, what?
What are we calling it for the
No,
night?
it was not the one that ran away. This is a regular green grung.
Right, what you're describing, that's off the edge of the map.
Oh yeah, no, that's not right here. This is further into the swamp. This is about another 10 or 15 minutes into the swamp.
Ah, gotcha.
And yeah, so you see that there's a zombie carrying a grung into the fort with it, very clearly dead. Like you can see wounds all over it, and that's where we're gonna leave off for today.
Done. Done.
Probably no longer.
I say as I'm yawning.
Yeah, right. No more.
So before we end this, since we are stopping here, is there a way that I can set up camp? I mean, I have a bedroll and I have a tinder box and I have a mess kit.
Glenn is also poisoned still, right?
No, that wore off after about 10 minutes.
Damn, that's fast.
Poisoned is a condition that gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh,
Which-
so it's not like Pokemon where like you walk and take like fucking fuck ton of damage.
No. Poison doesn't even do damage over time unless it says specifically that you take poison damage over time. But death saving throws do in fact are affected by it. Fuck you pinning?
So can I like before we go? Can I like set up a fire and like lay out my bedroll and stuff so that I can take a rest
Yeah.
while we're doing this?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you guys are setting up a rest. I would say though it's only about 3 or 4 o'clock. It's not too late yet. And a short rest, you guys don't have to set up a whole camp for a short rest either.
Oh, okay, that's fine too then.
So I just hit the short rest button.
Lean back against this tree stump here and pull out a fucking ration and your mess kit or something.
Yeah.
Well, we already made it further, right? We're actually not even here anymore, aren't we?
Yeah, you're not here. No, this is a different area. I just left that map up.
All right. So it says that we can tend to wounds and just kind of chill out.
Chillax.
Yeah, so you get to roll hit dice to regain health, as well as some people get spells back, stuff like that. I know Wyatt's gonna get all of his spells back.
Oh yeah.
So I restore 5 health to myself because I get 1d12 plus 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can do as many of those as you want, up to I believe half of your hit dice. So you only have 2 right now. So.
It's fine. I'm back to max health.
Cool.
I only took 3 points of damage, so like I'm good. Okay, cool. So I'm good then.
Do I have to like use a spell slot or something to use like the short rest stuff?
No, you just hit short rest up in the top.
Yeah, I know, but when I hit it, I have 2 like options here.
What does it say?
Recover, reset maximum HP during this rest, or a cleric, which has like 2 boxes. Hit die, 1d8 plus 2.
So hit die. So just like Tuck just did there, where she rolled the d12 plus 3. That's her hit die, and you get 2 of those. Or since you're level 2, you have 2 hit die. At level 10, you have 10 hit die and stuff like that. It's how you regain health on a short rest. You don't just automatically get it all back. You roll the hit dice. So with how much health you've lost, and then regained, you'd only need to roll 1 to get to full health. Because you're going to be
back, or
yeah. So after a long rest, you get them all back.
Okay, so just take 1 short rest, I guess.
Yeah. So you take the short rest, then you use one of your hit dice, and then roll it in this thing. So you just check one of the boxes.
Oh, I did, yep. And then what do I roll? 1d8?
I mean, you're only missing, what, 1 health?
Yeah. I want
Yeah,
it back.
that plus 2 will cover you, so you don't even have to roll. I mean, you still technically use the die, and you can roll if you want. Yeah, so you got 6 health back, but it doesn't go over your maximum.
That puts me back at 17. I wonder if I give my spell slots back. No.
No, unfortunately, that's one of the weaker parts, the cleric.
I knew I should have been a bard. I would just been singing.
I don't know if bards get them back either.
I would just been singing Futurama songs to you guys.
What was that, Travis?
What's inspiration?
So inspiration is something that's mainly given out by bards, but can be given out by DMs as the reward. It gives you a bonus on you can roll like a d6. With bards it goes up, so I believe it starts at a d4, 6, 8, all the way up to I believe a 12 on a roll, and then add that to the roll.
What the hell, bro?
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Exit. Anybody trying to play some Call of Duty real quick?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yup. Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Later, homie.
Oh, y'all are looking at my...
I'm just gonna play 1 multiplayer game. Not even a blackout game.
I'm out for the evening. Thanks for watching. You guys are looking at my background screen right now, so I'm gonna roll the credits. So.
Alright.
Let's see.
Be down to play tomorrow, though.
There we go.
That's why you
And
went
then I clicky the
Me?
button right here.
I'm talking to you.
You fuck on me, I fuck on you.
I'm watching like the world's hottest chili and pepper competition where they keep like adding new fucking peppers to each person.